Okay, hi Maureen, you found us. Hold on, I've got to send it to everybody and I'll be right with you, okay? Okay, I've got to send the codes and everything. So I know, Jean, I'll be right there, okay? I'm sending you all the I'm glad you guys all found me. Wait. Is it? Wow. I don't know if it could be the I don't know if it's the internet or not. I really don't know what's going on, you guys. And that's what's making it frustrating that I don't know, you know. Need to figure out how to fix it. Okay, Jean, there you go. And I get back to my chat. Okay. And then next is Vicky. Go in order here. Okay, I see Maureen and Terry and June, Melanie, Lorraine. Hello, Abby. Welcome to the channel. Welcome, welcome. Lorraine says, hi, June and Kathy, you're still blinking. Terry, okay, it must be your internet, Kathy, since it's happening again. But thanks for trying. I'll be happy to stick it out until I have to go. Okay, Terry, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. I've just never had anything like this happen before in my life, you know? It's like, what the heck? Okay, last but not least. Um, okay. I sent it to everybody, so everybody should be getting it and coming on. Okay. See, I'm not seeing it blinking over here. I don't know if I don't know. I'm not seeing it blinking at all. So I hope maybe it took care of the situation. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But everybody else should be coming on right now. Hi, Lori. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome back. I appreciate you all coming back. Did everybody remember to do a thumbs up? I hope. That's what I got to go do. Oh, I'm thinking maybe two, but okay, when I'm online like this, Dave and Jen don't get on the internet. So I don't know. I don't know. Don't forget to send it to Sandra. I did, Lorraine. I did. But thank you for the reminder, because I know she will be back. I just don't know why anybody else isn't coming on. Where are you guys at? Where'd you go? Is something happening? Are you guys blocked from coming on?
No, it was just taking me a while to get to it because I had the other open. I couldn't find my thing, but it's still doing the same thing in case you didn't know.
Yeah, I don't see it over here on the Zoom. I don't see it happening.
No, it's not on Zoom. It's still happening over on YouTube. You were on by yourself and it was happening.
I'm still by myself. I don't see you.
Oh, well, that's because you're watching over on YouTube.
No, I'm on Zoom.
I'm on Zoom.
I don't see you.
Are you watching on Zoom or are you watching on a second screen?
There, I see you now.
See, you're watching with you watching on that double screen is that delay thing that you've got.
Well, it's a good thing that I heard you, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. But that's why you always go, well, no, I don't see you. It's because, okay, because however you're watching on that 2 tabs open on the same thing, it's giving you a longer delay.
That's true. That's true.
If you were watching it on your phone instead, you wouldn't have that delay because Sandra and I don't have that delay that you have by watching the chat on our phone instead.
Yeah, that's what Terry just said. Kathy, can you see the chat? Then you are watching it on YouTube. Yes, yep. I can see the chat.
See, now I gotta get over on YouTube again.
That is me in the thumbs up. Okay, here's Vicky. Hi, Vicky.
Sorry.
Hello, guys. It's nice to see y'all.
but we're live, right?
It's been so long. How are you?
Oh, I'm plugging along.
And here's Gladys. Oh my gosh. Welcome back, everybody. The gang's all here. Yep, the gang's all here, Maureen. Oh, too funny. Too funny.
Away. I want the new one, not the old one.
Oh, that's what I said about husbands.
Vicky.
Shame on you.
I know.
I know what goes on in my mind.
I'm telling you.
There. Now I'm in sync. No, I had you on the bottom thing and I couldn't find my messenger when you sent the messenger because I had you alone on YouTube and it was covering my little thing where the messenger was to open up the messenger to get the code. Sorry, Kathy. That's what took me so long.
No worries.
It's like I can't find it. You were covering it up.
No, Terry, she's not. She'll be back. June, hi, Melody, and Terry and Maureen. And Terry says, Vicky, dot. The old one ruined it for the next one, just saying.
The old one for the next one?
Your old husband.
Oh.
You should have let Vicky figure it out.
I'm sorry. I should have let her take a little longer on that one.
Yes.
But there are sometimes I'm going, what? And I wish somebody would help me out.
Yeah, I like the help.
It's like, what? What? I don't get it. Oh.
Like that.
Yeah, that's it. Terry said husband with me. Husband dot with me.
Oops.
Look at Vicky. All right. I gotta get back to the cutting.
Oh, I almost picked up the dog treat here and put it in my mouth.
Oh.
Who said that? Gladys?
I've got my dog's treat here.
Chicken flavor?
I thought it was a dog treat and I thought it was a chip and I almost picked it up and put it in my mouth.
Yeah, Terry says Gladys agrees. I see her laughing.
Darn funny.
That's right. You could laugh a little more boisterous, Gladys, so we can all enjoy it.
What you said about the dog treat.
Hey,
Oh, the
some
dog
people,
treat?
some
Anybody
people
else want
laugh
to bite?
quietly. Believe it or not, some people laugh quietly.
Oh, I know. I can.
I'm not
I
one
I
of those
just don't
people.
enjoy it as much.
I, I believe belly laughing is very beneficial to your body.
It is.
Belly
It
dancing
is.
or belly laughing?
Belly laughing. I look at it as exercise.
Vicky, weren't you a belly dancer, Vicky?
No, never.
Somebody was. Who was it?
But
I
we
don't
would go to those, we would go to those Moroccan restaurants that had the belly dancers, especially when we lived in
One
California.
ringy dingy.
Pardon?
One ringy dingy. Somebody's phone.
Oh,
Not mine.
I was waiting for the second ring to go two ringy dingy.
Okay. Terry says, I have eaten my dog's kibble. I wanted to see how it tasted. Was it good? Lisa, I made it. And I have a big question. When you use hypnosis for weight loss, smoking cessation, etc., big discussion going on here.
well, you know, I've seen hypnosis work on a lot of people, but I don't think it would work on me because my mind's always going a million miles a minute.
I wouldn't use just me myself to answer your question. It doesn't mean any right or wrong. I myself would never use hypnosis for anything.
Yeah, me neither. Teresa Louise was the belly dancer.
Oh,
Okay. I knew somebody I knew was.
you sexy lady, you.
Terry says, it was the one and only time I had lamb in my life.
Yeah, it could be the one and only time that it's that one doctor you go back for a return visit and you don't know that he hypnotized you to do something else.
Maureen, I tasted the baby food, but I never tried the dog food. Yeah, I like the baby food. The banana.
This is when we were living in California, and my son had his first apartment, my oldest son. And we were down there to visit him and stuff and see a lot of our friends. And we decided to go to the Black Angus
Mm-hmm.
because it wasn't very far from where he lived. And so we invited him to go with us. He goes, "Oh, I'm just going to sit here." I go, "Come on, Chip." And he said, "No, I'm just going to sit here." Well, we came back and he was eating the dog food, the crunchy ones, just sitting there like it was a snack. And I said, "Oh my gosh, and you wouldn't go to the Black Angus to eat?" Well, come to find out, he got kicked out for using a false ID there.
At that Black Angus?
Yep, that's
Oh.
I met
Oh, the
Yeah.
truth comes out.
Yep. I agree with you. So Terry and Maureen, yep, not having anybody mess with my mind in any way, shape, or form.
Okay, hold on. I got to read. Terry, I have heard of hypnosis used for those things. Yes, Lisa. And I agree with Jean. I will never allow anyone to mess with my mind that way. And Lisa, why wouldn't you use hypnosis? I'd have to take someone with if I did. And Terry, Lisa, I had friends do that. They started barking after that, just saying. Well, just lying is more like it. And Maureen, my head belongs to me, nobody else inside it. And
That's
Lisa,
right.
shoot, if I only had a brain, I wouldn't be considering such things.
Hey, I think it's mine. Yep. Nope.
Uh,
I can mess with my own
I
mind
know.
enough. I don't need somebody else to do something I don't want done with it.
If I only had a brain, I would
Yep.
be dangerous.
I've got a heart, I know that, but I don't know about that brain sometimes.
Lisa says, oh, Terry.
I never had any issues.
Good
Hello,
evening, Nancy.
Nancy.
How are you? Haven't seen you in a long time.
That was good timing, Kathy.
I know.
You and I. Oh, I can't press these babies now. Well, no, I got to cut them all before I can press them. Duh.
Chase came to visit me while I was on the toilet.
Did you guys notice anything on the side of my sewing machine that's still up there?
The kitten? The
Yeah.
thing?
I don't know
I
what I
told
did,
you.
but it has stayed on there since this morning, and I didn't do anything differently than yesterday when it kept falling right back off.
Huh.
It was Teresa Louise and all you saying, well, mine sticks on. It's like, I guess I better stick on or she's really gonna get upset with me.
See, for your first soul sampler box, you got a good notion there.
No, I didn't. It didn't come in mine. I bought mine myself just the other day.
Oh.
It was part of my birthday present.
Oh.
I just forgot to show it right then. Yep. Nope. Nope. That was the sampler box before I started getting them.
Oh,
When I
thought
saw all
that's
you
the right
lovely
box.
ladies opening them, and I had FOMO, that fear of being left out.
There
Fear
you
of
go.
missing out. Fear of missing out. Can't even get my initials right.
You gotta have one, right?
Yeah, I gotta try that out. See, you enabled again without you even knowing it, Kathy. Little enabler, you.
See my little enabler?
Yep, I'm gonna rename you. Enabler,
My little
Kathy.
baby.
Kathy quilts and enables.
No, Mom. Kathy's quilts and chasers.
Yes, Kathy's quilts and chasers.
Yep. Good.
He can be sweet when he wants to be,
Oh.
like right now. Are you a good boy?
I like my
try,
messed
Mama.
up mind again lying. Terry, stop. I'm gonna have my cheeks hurting again.
Okay, everybody's saying hi. Sweet June. Is June here? I didn't
What are
see
you
her.
doing,
yeah, there she is.
Vicky?
Hi,
She's drinking
June.
water, holding her belly, and doing something.
Right here.
Okay.
She wants to do some belly dancing.
I did. I'm like, what are you
You
trying
have to get
do
down
that
on the
sign
ground
language?
for that.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't be able to do any right now.
Are you okay?
If I drank all that much water all at once, I'd have a problem too.
There's only this much in the bottle.
Oh, okay.
That would be perfect. Look at
It
Huh.
looked like a lot more than that the way you were drinking it.
Well, I most of it.
Lisa says Cabler's quilts.
Long
Maureen,
cheeks, Terry.
Terry, I think if you and me went out, we could get in a lot of trouble together, you think?
Like,
I know. And Jean, yes, I'm here. Okay,
that's
Jean.
June.
And Terry, Jean, if your cheeks hurt, just stand up.
I know that's what I did. I said wrong cheeks, but that's all right. Sometimes they hurt too.
I thought Vicky was
Lifting things.
lifting
Lifting
things.
things, those two things right
Lifting
above her hand.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did, but I had this issue for a couple of years.
Eye
And
doctor.
the doctors couldn't figure it out. And then,
Yeah. Nancy says, Vicky, do you have your gallbladder?
oh, I know. That was taken out. I was in the hospital for 7 days or 10 days after it was taken out. And I had this big hose stuck in there, taking all the gangrene and infection out.
Oh, Vicky.
Yeah.
I
And
ended back in after mine was taken out.
we were coming back from Arizona visiting my mom.
Oh, Jean.
And we stopped. We stopped on the border of New Mexico and kind of the panhandle of Texas at this crummy motel. But I was in so much pain, I couldn't keep going, and everything else was full in that town. We were on Route 66 at the time. And we spent the night, and I said, Jim, we're going to have to spend another night unless I can find another motel. So I tried and tried and tried. We spent the night in that same dump. And then we were coming home and we were going to stop in Tulsa because it was really hard for me to ride in the car. And I said, Jim, I just want to go home. I just want to go home. Well, I was all dehydrated too because I couldn't keep any water down. And they poked me over 18 times trying to get a vein.
Been there, done that.
And then, and Jim, when they were taking the hose out of me, which I was not watching, by the way, when they were taking that hose out of me, Jim was like this, his face.
Yep, there it goes again. Bloop, took a little longer that time. It was a longer delay than before on that one that we
Yeah,
were out.
I almost forgot about it. It took so long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was a longer one.
I'm sorry about that, Vicki.
Well, you know, I'd rather have that than what my mom went through. She had hers out. She had this hose stuck to her for a while.
Did my thing come up?
And she went to Costco and they thought she shoplifted something. So one of the security people came up to her, said, "We need to examine you." She goes, "Well, I'm not pulling my pants down here in front of everybody. If you want to examine me, you come into the bathroom. But this is what it is." You know, it's kind of like a colostomy, but it wasn't.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Terry says, Maureen, I wouldn't even have to try. Trouble follows me around. And Lisa, Maureen, I just want to hang back and listen / watch the two of you. And June, 10 days, but they did that with everyone. And Gladys, thumbs up again. Thank you, Gladys. Terry, Lisa, are you starting trouble? Glad to have you back. And Nancy, oh my, now you need to get your duct checked. If it can sludge you? Sludge in it?
Sludge. It can get
Sludge.
sludge in it.
Oh, can get a sludge. Okay. And good afternoon, Susan. Welcome. Glad to have you. And everybody saying hi to Susan and Lisa. I would never, Terry. And then she like hides her face. Not happening, Terry. What kind of a gal do you think I am?
Wow.
I'm not that kind of gal.
God, me neither. No. Anybody want a button?
See, now I can't say is it wine 30 anymore.
Anybody need a button for anything?
No, I got a jar 5 times that size, Kathy.
Oh, well, that's the only side. Those are the
My
ones I-
jar's bigger
well,
than your jar. My jar's
got
bigger
these.
than yours.
These little buttons.
Yeah.
They're for my chickens.
Go ahead, Kathy, sing to her. My leg's shorter than your leg.
Oh.
That's true.
You did not just sing that, Vicky.
I,
Okay, Sheila wants to know, where is a good place to buy Quilter Select rulers?
Right on quilterselect.com or on Alex Anderson's site
yeah.
or a quilt shop itself.
And
If you have a local quilt shop, I would support them and go there first and see if they have them.
yeah, Maureen says hi, Susan, and Terry says Lisa, our resident angel, and Vicky, bad girl, says Terry.
I know that was bad. I've never heard that one before.
But I know Kathy has a sense of humor.
I
Yes.
know. I just wasn't expecting it.
Yes, she did.
Well,
Nobody's ever actually
Comes out of my
said
mouth.
anything about that. So, Lisa, exactly, Terry. Hard to believe it took you so long to figure this She's cracking up. And Nancy, a friend of mine had her gallbladder out for several, and they had to get her duct cleaned out. That's why she's saying that.
Been through that, done that more than once.
More than once.
More than once.
She's cracking up. Susan, it's another windy day here. I had to wear my jacket to work and never took it off. You know what? This is your last week, right, Susan? So you only got a couple more days left in summer vacation. June says, it's if not try quilt in a day, Eleanor Burns. Love, love,
Yep.
love quilt in a day.
Yep.
Yeah, I learned a lot from Eleanor Burns.
I did too.
Christine says, hello, what did I miss?
Yeah. Oh, we cannot even begin to tell you. You know that, Christine. Don't even go there.
You missed a lot. Okay, Deb is back. Welcome back, Deb.
I did.
Terry says, Lisa, I told you my mom, it took me that long. And then Melanie with hello, Christine. And
Green. Oh,
look at
okay,
Terry
I got
giving
it.
the
I
poop,
got it. I was
the
going
poop
to say it.
emojis. And Nancy says, you missed everything.
Yeah, you have to go. You have to go back and watch the replay. You even missed those blackouts we've been having that just happened up there. You know,
Yeah,
repeatedly.
not this replay, the other replay.
Yeah.
We had two of them going.
Yep.
Still doing it.
See, the blackout just happened for me. Or never a dull moment around here. Never a dull moment. Yep.
A
Says
dullament. I like
dullament, yeah.
dullament.
Yes, that's thank.
I make up words like that.
And Susan, yes, tomorrow is last school day and Friday is the last day, and it is a very short one. Are you getting excited, Susan? Christine, hi, Melody. Terry, it's only 6 o'clock, but it is 8 o'clock left. You guys can, you know, I mean, wine 30, whatever. Drink whatever floats your boat, whenever you want to float your boat, right?
I don't drink in front of other people.
Why?
Oh, I do.
I was gonna say, if you believe that, you think I only drink alone? That would be bad if I didn't
Well-
drink in front of other people.
I'm sorry, that's what you insinuated.
Well, I don't drink and go live.
Susan, of course, Kathy. Do you have a pool in where you're at?
What?
Gotta have a pool. Do you have a pool? I mean, seriously.
Who are we speaking to?
Susan,
Oh.
Susan, Susan, Susan.
She said, of course, Kathy.
Oh, that's looking forward to getting out of school.
Sorry.
She gets a 3-month vacation.
I just looked up.
And then she goes back.
Yep. It's not
Vacation
3
are
months
nice.
here in Ohio anymore.
How long is it?
I don't know. They go back the middle of August here and they get out about the second week in June.
So that would be 2 months.
I guess.
Well, can't you count?
I don't have kids. I didn't really care. I just know.
I can't see you, Jim.
You can, but can you smell me?
Whoa. I
No.
hope not.
The
If so,
shower.
I'm turning off our smell-o-vision.
Hi, Jim.
I smell like Lolo the lover or some kind of stuff you got me. I don't know. I can't.
How do you
pronounce-
like, Jim, I have a question. How do you
Yes.
like not walking all those stairs?
Oh, no problem.
No problem. I'd be saying, yay.
I told you it was show your husband day.
Dave, I have to show you.
Yes, to fish or not to fish? What a stupid question.
I know, I saw that. In Minnesota, they have the ones out that my little sister used to always say as a kid, but it's here, fishy, 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 fishy.
Okay. Terry says, I used to love summers off. I used to get up early and stay up late. Made it even longer. I got 10 weeks off. We got 3 months. Terry says, hey, handsome. Everybody's saying, hi, Jim.
That's one of the gals in the
Oh.
chat.
Good afternoon to you too.
Susan says, no, the only apartments here that have a pool are very expensive ones. If I want to go somewhere to swim, we go to People's Pond just west of town. Oh, okay. I know there's not that many apartments in Washington that has pools. And ours just happens to be one of them.
The only one I know of in our town that has a swimming pool is the one that is for the ones that are on assistance. Not the ones that people pay full price for. It's the ones, yeah, that you get paid for by the government. It's got a pool.
Terry says, are you blushing, Jim?
He left. That's
Chris,
good though. I buy good clothes.
Star Ecclespan. Star Fox Adventure GameCube. Okay. Christine says, yes, Bert and Ernie on Sesame Street. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
No, this was before that was ever on. My little sister, it was so funny because we would go with my grandparents fishing in the boat. And grandma would always have snacks, and my grandma was a big sweets eater, so she always had candy along too. And she gave my little sister, who was only about 4 or 5 years old at the time, a caramel. And somebody had caught a fish. So Joellen's holding the fish, trying to feed it the caramel, saying, here, fishy, 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 fishy. And we cracked up. It's like, she thinks that fish is going to eat that caramel. So that was our saying ever since then.
Uh-huh.
Funny.
Yeah, but now they came out with shirts that say it. So.
Okay. Jen, how did you get your channel back? Well, then how come that said Jen Kucherov just sent
Gary wants to know, Vicky, is Jim hurting?
Yeah.
Melody says, be right back.
okay, Melody.
That is too funny.
100 milligram aspirin.
What
For these
milligram?
broken ribs.
Yeah.
600 milligram aspirin.
I'm surprised they're giving him aspirin.
Is it helping him?
Not really. He'll take some of my old oxycodone.
Yeah, that's what I got.
But you shouldn't be taking
can't
that and
take it.
aspirin together.
Well, I think he's all out of that.
Okay.
I cannot take oxycodone. Which I guess is a blessing. I don't know. Terry says, oh my, I feel for him. I use Aleve. It works better than anything. I tried that. Didn't help.
I can't take Aleve. Can't take any ibuprofen type product, naproxen, any of them tears up my stomach.
I had a bleeding ulcer, so it's difficult for me too.
Yep.
Really?
And I'm allergic to morphine.
Oh, I'm not.
Vicky, don't give away your secret.
I haven't had it for many years, but I was going to this one doctor, and I had been in a car accident, so my head was really kind of bashed, but he would sit there and move my cranium. And I was in so much pain in the evening that say, you go down to the hospital to emergency. And I'll put in a prescription for you. Well, I didn't know what the prescription was, but it was morphine.
What kind of reaction did you have?
I mean, you know what the doctor told me about morphine? It doesn't kill your pain. It just tells your brain you don't give a darn about it.
No, morphine is what they give you to put you under when you're having surgery and stuff also.
Oh, I didn't know
They
that.
usually don't prescribe it. for
I was on
pain.
morphine for 6 weeks when I had my accident over the canyon.
My
And I-
friend's on morphine. She has
would-
been for many years.
I had
Morphine, yep, is what they put in that pump and whatever afterwards and stuff. I'm highly allergic to it.
Mm.
It
Wow.
it will put me into like you're having a heart attack.
Oh, wow.
Terry says, ouch, stop racking my brain. Sorry, Terry. It's all Jean's fault.
I'm sorry. I can't help it. I'm such a bad case for doctors and everybody.
No, you're not.
Always got to be the rare one. Whoops, that was too close to my machine. My machine hit my knuckle.
My body tells me when to stand up.
I'll watch, usually does, but for some reason that notification hasn't been going on.
Did you unset it to go on?
No, you get a new phone and things just don't work the way they used to.
I know.
What kind of phone did you?
Right, Terry? A new phone. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter what kind it is, you get a new phone and things just don't work the way they used to.
Hey, no, Chase. Who's by the washing machine?
I had a Samsung 9 Plus,
Chase.
and I was going to give it to my husband because he needed a new phone. And so I ordered the Samsung 23.
Yeah, mine's the 23 Ultra, the newest.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys. Dave, who's doing laundry? Okay, well,
Not
she's not
me.
here. Right here. Can you come take care of it, please? Put him in the room or whatever.
Whatever.
I don't want him going behind the washing machine because everything's going. Okay, thank you.
When is Father's Day? Was that last Sunday?
It's
Nope,
this
it's this
Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh,
Sunday.
Okay, Carrie said, my mom was allergic to something, I think penicillin. I am allergic to that. Oh, no. Yeah, penicillin. I'm allergic to penicillin. I can have ampicillin. Her head blew out like her skull. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh no. Susan, I took oxycodone when I broke my ankle. It worked well. So glad the strong pain went away before I ran out. Also glad don't have an addictive personality. Yeah, I don't
Right.
either.
yeah. Careful too.
And Christine says, a lot of things don't work the way they used to. And Carrie, that was a strange thing. The phone company asked me to upgrade my SIM card. They sent one. It was defective. They had me troubleshoot for hours with me protesting, just send me a new SIM card. Exactly.
yeah.
That's why I had to go get one yesterday. I told them, just send the new card. Just send me the new card. Ugh.
Yeah, they sent me a new SIM card for my phone, and they couldn't get it to work. And I loved that phone.
You still have to rinse it.
Dave,
Use
Dave,
this.
Dave, what you do is you put the Tide in on top of the whatever, and then you get the water that's coming in the washing machine. and then you do it that way.
You pour it in here, it doesn't all come out. You know, the lid thing,
But then it's solid, isn't it?
Yeah, but then I take the lid and I run it under the water.
the water doesn't go on in here.
Oh,
When
it
the lid
doesn't.
up and you turn it on. No, it doesn't run water.
Okay.
It does the same thing. It's the same thing. Water, the soap goes in here. You can't pour pure soap. It stays in the lid.
Okay. I get what you're saying.
Locked,
Dang
yeah.
it.
I'm not diluting it in here.
Because he's an angry man.
Jen, he already poured the soap in there and then the water. Okay.
So what's the difference? I put soap first or water?
Children.
Children of the corn, be careful.
The tide's still
I am-
going in.
Yeah,
It's just not going in solid, but it's
This
still
is just
going in.
part of them.
I know,
wow.
it's weird.
Those are all escort.
I know.
Yeah,
I just
that's
said it
part of
too.
them.
Big ones.
Now I got the other stack to do.
I know, Mom, what I sent you was from Facebook.
Oh, okay.
No, something Facebook.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay, Terry says, if there were 1 in 10,000 to be defective, you know I would get it. That's how things go for me.
Yeah, I'd get the other one, Terry.
Those are pretty. And then Maureen says, I'm allergic to penicillin, never was, then around 50 became allergic. I
Yeah.
am my whole life. And Christine says, hi, Maureen. And Maureen says, Terry, it's that cloud that follows us.
Hey.
And Susan says, nice, Vicky. Lorraine, very nice, Vicky. Christine, Vicky,
second-
that's so nice. And Denise,
First,
nice, Vicky. You got a lot of nice over here, Vicky.
a lot of nice.
Yeah, I saw it. It was very pretty.
Thank you. I need to block it, but
Good. He knows who you are now. Did he make you a moderator?
hmm,
Right? You're kind of getting worried about it. Just making sure.
Yeah, I'm one of those, when one of those rare that they say, oh, but it's very rare, and when you're having a surgery that, can go wrong. Okay, I ended up being one of those very rare. So I still 8 months after surgery have no feeling in my foot, but have nerve damage from hell.
Vicky. June says, very nice, Vicky.
thank
Melody
you.
says, I'm back. Welcome back, Melody. And
Well,
Terry. Maureen, I asked my friend to text me back a code word, black cloud. Funny, you must have gotten that message too, huh? She laughed this morning when we chatted about it.
Did I tell you guys what my husband's code
This
word
keeps
is that
going
we
off and
came up
on.
for it's going to go out
And I
again.
think it's our interconnect connection. This is,
It's
I
going to
came
go
off
out
and came
again.
back on. But watch.
Is it YouTube or Zoom?
The delay.
Kisses.
You're welcome, Melody. Everybody's, June and Deb said, welcome back, Melody. Okay, watch what's gonna happen, okay?
Okay, you four?
We're waiting,
Yeah.
boy. If you aren't looking right when it does it, you miss it.
Yeah, wait for it.
Maybe we already missed it because it doesn't usually take that long after seeing it. Shouldn't be
Vicky,
that long a delay.
Vicky, you okay?
Am I? Oh, because it hurts.
We
It's a,
must have missed it.
Come on, there was like a 2-minute delay when I gave you chase.
Yeah. Melody said, thank
There it
you,
went.
June and
There it
Deb.
went. There it went.
Okay, it's coming, Jen, watch. Because Jane saw it, so it'll be here. Watch.
And it says the thing up on our Zoom.
Yep.
There, that, yeah, that's gotta be Zoom.
Can it
Yep.
be the internet connection?
Because his XRX's YouTube is fine.
see anything.
Okay, Jen was just on a
It's
channel that
because you're not on YouTube, Vicky.
the guy was a game channel, whatever. She was on there with him. And he's on YouTube and his YouTube was fine.
Yep. That's because it's not a stream from Zoom.
Could it be our internet?
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
It could be.
Well, are you on the internet
If
with us?
it's going in and out because you're the host.
Okay, Lisa says, Terry, this is how it began. She's all cracking up. And then Terry sends back poop emojis
Can you think logic?
to Lisa. I don't know. Maureen, I love that color, those colors in that quilt. Big Tree has beautiful fabric, Vicky. I just bought their fruit cocktail fabric and the Fig Tree new look.
I love fig tree quilts, patterns and fabric.
Yeah. Thank you.
He was supposed to be working.
I was going to say what,
Cutting this all out.
'cause I don't know if you heard me say when I got the baby monitor
Well, look
to be
how
able
far I am
to
on there.
watch to keep an eye on my husband because of the sole caregiver, not to spy on him, to know when he may be in trouble or whatever. He was doing something with the dog and
Well,
I
I
heard
better
this
finish the
"Meow" or
flowers.
something. So I went in to see if something was wrong.
I know.
And he said, no, he went going wham,
Just
wham,
reminded me.
like a baby because of the baby monitor. And I said, well, it worked. So I said, that can be our code
No, I
word
don't-
from
I don't
now.
wanna
When you
check it out.
need me,
I've
you
had
go
that day
wham, wham, wham.
Just go back and do whatever you're doing and leave me alone.
Now to get it done.
That's his sense of humor because he came up with that.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I think he forgets sometimes that I can see what he's doing though.
Silent Gladys, are you good? Says Lisa.
I told her last time, silence is golden.
That's right.
Hey, you can't get in
Silent.
trouble that way.
True,
Yeah.
true.
I know that for sure.
My allergies are
Yeah,
been
but you know what?
acting up
When you're
today.
silent, then people start worrying about you.
That's right.
Oh, my allergies have been acting up today, so.
Oh, I'm
Went outside
sorry.
and moved this morning for a little bit. Did my
Yeah.
toe weeds.
Allergies. Allergies are a real bitch.
Hi, babe. Is Daddy taking a nap? Huh?
Okay, Susan says, only new fabric I will buy is backing for my little brother's quilt. Taking a time out from buying new fabrics.
Yep.
Good for you, Susan.
I do that too until enabler, Kathy's quilts and enabling.
Yeah, blame it on me.
Hey, both last two times it's been you. Or, well, Sandra might have played a little role in the last one.
Oh, just a little.
Just a little. She was Kathy was the one talking about it, but Sandra kind of put the link up.
Yeah, there you go. Maureen, wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, Maureen says, Gladys, we are just glad you are here with your kitty, Maya. Isn't she cute?
Yeah.
Oh, she
She's
is.
very cute.
Beautiful kid. Cat.
And Jerry
Kitten,
says,
whichever.
that's funny. The more I talk, like more people worry about me. And Jerry says, oh, Gladys, your cat's so sweet. And Susan says, LOL, Jean. And Lori says, pretty kitty, Gladys. And Terry says, hi, Purdy. And June, I haven't bought any new fabric for 2.5 years.
Wow.
Ow.
I went 2 years without buying any, but
I went 2 days.
Remember the beginning of the year, Vicky, all that fabric you got?
Yeah.
Christine, sweet
Oh,
cat,
yeah.
Gladys. And June, you are my hero, says Terry. I
really.
remember Vicky spending all that money on all that fabric.
Yeah.
From
And it's
Sonia
all,
and everybody.
Well, all our local quilt shops went out of business or I probably would still be buying more than I do, but. And I don't have any place to put it, so. I'm full up.
Yep.
Full up.
No, I'm not full up, but.
I have a piece of cardboard to slide it in, and I can't fit the cardboard in any place to slide it in anymore.
Elisa says, per Gladys, and I'm very glad you're here. And she sends you, well, you can see it. Lori, I bought so much material when I was a newbie that I have enough for years. Glad I did with the prices now. Go, Lori.
Me too.
Maureen, I keep saying I have enough fabric. Then Fat Quarter Shop keeps sending me emails.
Hey,
And
Kathy
then-
just said something about that. I didn't have to get an email.
No, I get, yeah. Then Lori says, I just buy to complete. And Terry, I only started buying fabric 2.5 years ago. And then June says, that's me, Lori. Some people
My
do
problem is
that
I
way.
worked at a quilt shop.
I know, me too.
Like, whoa.
Me too.
Every
you-
time I saw a pretty fabric and was cutting it for somebody, I go, set that down there. And I said, I think I might need some of that too. Or if there was only a little left on the bolt, it's like, oh, well, I might as well take the rest of that.
June says they do that to me as well. The thing is there are hundreds and thousands of different kinds of prints on fabric.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, I mean, there's tons. Lori says, I take that back. I bought for Kathy. Yes, you did. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I think, yeah, I showed somebody on here. I mean, I've been known to, on my two that I would use for background a lot when I was working at the quilt shop, I actually bought 2 whole bolts of fabric.
Oh, I buy by the bolt if I know that I'm going to use a lot of it.
Yep.
June, Lori, that's different, she says. Did anybody see or did Laura leave yet? Her work? You know, she always tells us, and I don't know. If
I
she-
don't know. I saw something about her having a hard day or something, but I don't remember now.
I don't either.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's
That would be on the other one if it was, not on this one now, so.
okay. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing here. One, two, three.
Oh, I might actually finish this part
Okay.
tonight.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I guess I forgot.
Okay. Lori says, okay then, June, you buy for me and I'll buy for you. And Susan, there's a reason I don't watch So Yeah or the Fabric Patch unboxings on YouTube. During the shutdown, I spent way more than I should have. Yeah, but see, you have fabric now. So, Terry, I only started sewing again in 2020. June, well, Lori, that sounds, and she says, LOL, she's laughing. And Terry said, I had a mix up with the brothers and I am not going to buy again. Just saying, not mentioning their name. Let me see. Brody, Zach, and Teacum, whatever his name is. Those brothers?
I've only been there twice and my fingers don't walk fast enough. So I have not been back because there's no way I can keep up with that.
Oh, I could.
Nope. It's like if I wanted something, I wouldn't be able to get it in there fast enough to get it. So nope, I don't even bother going.
The last time I was on there, Kathleen Champ was on there too, and she kept saying, Vicki, stop. Stop.
Oh, no wonder.
No, it was
Well,
Okay. Yeah,
Oh.
Laura answered me. Kathy, I'm home and watching. Took an hour and 15 minutes to get home. Traffic was diverted to another bridge. Oh no. That's awful, Laura. I'm glad you're home safe though.
Yeah, me too.
We all are.
Uh-huh. And Lori says, I have so much in 3 colorways, hard to get creative with the same stuff. Maureen, did anyone see Fat Quarter Shop's new block of the month? That starts in about a month. It's a blue and white. It's called Chatsworth. Yes, I saw it.
Yeah.
I
And June
did.
says, glad you're safe, Laura.
I'm not a blue person, so I'll can keep out of that one. Of
You're
course, I
right.
could do it in a different color.
You don't like blue, Jean?
I wore blue for too many years in the Air Force. I don't like blue.
Oh, blue's my favorite. Blues and the pinks.
I like pinks, but I don't. I'm not a blue. Now Debbie, she does everything in blue.
I like blue. Glad you're safe, Laura and Patty. I love Vicky's cute stash. How awesome it to shop for fabric from your own stash. And Maureen says that fabric is stunning.
That's nothing compared to what I have in Illinois.
Oh my God, Vicky has so much fabric, she'll never use it in her lifetime.
Oh,
I don't
neither
care if
will
she
I.
sat there and sewed day and night. She'll never use it in her lifetime.
I will never use mine, and you can't even begin to see all mine. I wouldn't be able to show it all to you. You can't even see the whole 18-foot wall, 18 foot and 7.5 feet high that I cannot stick my hand in to put fabric in anymore. That's just the fabric that has no particular use. Then you can't see all the kits and all the block of the months and all the other that is in other areas.
I've got a whole tornado room that's full of boxes of fabric that's labeled.
Well, how are you supposed to get in it?
I know. I told Jim, we go in that tornado room, Jim. And you know what? All these boxes are going to fall on our heads.
Well, I would hope not. It's not a very good tornado room if it does that.
Okay, Lori says, my cousin flew with the Snowbirds and the Patriots. And Terry, I don't like pink. I will use it in some things, but it is not my go-to. And Terry, or Susan, I love blue fabrics. My sampler blocks are all blue batiks and white background. And Anne, I finally caught alive. Hi, Anne. Welcome. Welcome. Everybody welcome Anne, please.
Yes, welcome.
Okay.
I like Lisa's answer to the favorite color. Wish she had a color she didn't like, or it would definitely save her money.
Oh, that's the one you just read. Okay. Maureen says, I should have so long to use all my fabric. And Susan, hi, Anne, welcome. Maureen, hello, Anne. And I can't use all my fabric either. I give a lot away and it keeps growing.
Yeah.
And welcome, Anne, and hi, Anne. Yes, welcome.
Hello.
I don't know what that's all about, so.
I have 2 people that shop out of my stash.
And it still doesn't make a dent.
Yep, still can't tell anything was taken off the shelves.
Laughing at Lisa's comment.
And Lisa, time to start a will specifically for fabrics. I've got
Yep.
Kathy's name and address with my Lori Holt stash. Oh, Lisa. Oh my gosh. And Maureen says, Tiffany had a nice kit from Robert Kaufman last Sunday. Terry, I'm going to make a goal of using what I have, no excuse to buy more. And Anne said, thank you all. You're very welcome, Anne. You're very, very welcome.
Of Andover fabric.
Of what kangaroo?
Andover.
Andover. I thought she said
Andover.
kangaroo.
It's all neutrals.
goes YouTube again.
Lots of neutrals. Freeze.
Yep, it's up here.
Oh,
Up here saying it.
Missouri Star loves me.
I'll bet you're their best customer.
And these are 2-yard cuts. And it breaks down to $6 a yard.
That's a good buy.
Yeah, that's good buy.
Real good buy.
Those two, So-
Um,
them over here.
Okay, now I gotta look and see which was.
Susan says, I know how that is. After I made my cartwheel strings quilt, I think my scrap strip.
There it goes again.
Just call it the amazing blackout show.
Hopefully
taking you-
today's the
We're
only day
taking you
that-
down the dark hole to Quilting Kingdom. In a few minutes, you will see Kathy and her beautiful cross stitch. Oh, Vicky, well, you know, you might want to squat down a little. I'm not going to say what we would see with you. And then we have the quiet one, Miss Gladys, the confident quilter down in the bowl. Jean will shut up. There.
That's
Credits will scroll at the end of this video.
Yeah. Oh.
pretty funny.
See, that's why Kathy got me up here, because I could never ever get my comments in the chat under 200 letters.
I know. I get on there and I start typing like I talk and me.
It has that
Lee-
shut off button in chat.
Lisa says, good luck with that, Terry. I am walking proof of an epic fail. Maureen, they all love the Missouri fat quarter, shabby Fort Worth, Texas. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, they all love it all. And
Yep.
Susan, you have now entered the fabric zone. No, that was pretty good, Jean. If I do say so myself.
And I never thought I could think off the fly.
Hopefully they'll have it
Prove
straightened
yourself
out.
wrong.
What was that, Gladys?
But hopefully they'll have it straightened out by tomorrow.
Yeah,
I
hope
don't think-
so.
It could be on Kathy's end though.
Could be.
Hmm.
We hope not, but
Maureen, the only one I don't buy anything from is the one with the 3 brothers. Yep. So yeah.
I think they've lost a
Yeah.
lot. I think that in the time that they've lost a lot of people who were really good subscribers,
Yeah.
I think that they got new people in there. But Kathleen said, Vicky, I hope you have a checklist so you can double check and make sure that you got everything.
yeah, I've heard that too.
Uh-huh.
So Terry says, Kathy, is Jen on the internet or Dave?
Jen. Or she was on with her XRX, the guy. But that should have nothing to do with it. You know, we're supposed to have really good internet here.
Maybe they're working on the internet on your end.
Could be.
Oh, I
And
hope.
I've got the fiber optics and mine goes out once in a while, so. It can happen. And it may just be today and tomorrow it may be all right.
Yeah, I want to thank you all that have been staying here through all this internet issues. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then go 1. Okay.
I'm sewing, not catching it as much.
Terry says,
Watch out, Terry. That's what started all them things we had to get out.
okay, goodbye. In Spanish.
Speak English. That was that other talking that got us in trouble
Adios, amigos.
earlier.
Yes, I used to love the fly fabric auction, but too many issues with me not getting. I told him today I quit. Good for you, Terry.
She's
She
leaving.
said, adios, amigos. I'm
That's
sewing,
what I
not
was referring to.
catching it as much.
And what was Terry's reason for leaving?
She's had
Not
enough.
getting what she ordered.
Yep.
That's what,
Leaving this is not here.
and
That was that. That was on. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Terry said, no, I meant leaving the sale, not here.
Oh, wow.
Goodbye to her.
That was understood, Terry.
No, somebody said bye, Terry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look
Take
at the
care.
chat before you say that, Jean.
And then Melanie said, oh, LOL. And June said, I'm sorry, Terry. It happened to a lot of people. And
Well, I didn't get my soul sampler box.
you didn't?
Well, I mean, they had to resend it. I would have never gotten it if I hadn't contacted them.
Probably not.
He says, I thought Terry was leaving.
Okay, so then I need what color?
I forgot I was supposed to go in at 6 o'clock. It's too late now.
Going where?
I'm gonna have to start setting myself notices on my watch.
A reminder.
Yeah. I was supposed to go back in at 6 o'clock and watch a little bit of a thing with Bob and come back out, and I totally forgot. And he's in bed by now.
Well,
I forgot that I would told him I would come back in for a 15-minute break.
Terry said, look how fast everyone said bye. LOL. Should I leave? LOL.
no.
No. See how fast everyone said no too?
Yeah, no.
No.
You're out with a friend and Guild went to the Soya retreat. She told us she made up for not keeping up with the auctions and he stashed by buying in person.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. She probably bought a lot of
That's
stuff, huh?
I figured it was a lucky thing I couldn't keep up with them.
I'll guarantee you
Namaste.
Sandra's gonna buy something on her little venture today. June said no, stay. And Anne says, had a quilting bee meeting today. One girl brought hand-dyed fabric, beautiful fabric. I got some, very thankful. Ooh,
oh, how
pretty.
cool is that?
Yeah.
Hand-dyed. Purple.
That's
Purple.
something I would love to do, but I don't have the room to do it.
Hand dye?
Yeah.
Yes.
That takes up space.
Yeah, that's never interested me. I just want to get into the fabric and do something with it.
Well, I love the hand-dyed yarns too.
Oh, I do too. I do
But
too.
you got to have the place to dye it, and then you got to have the place to hang it all to dry it. And, yep, it takes up a lot of space. And I don't need another hobby.
You don't?
No, I don't.
Well, I don't know why not.
Because you gals are just too much to handle now.
True. Okay, where's the end of this thing?
He said I didn't get it sold out. I showed them I was the first one to bid. How did you sell out? I'm done. Says everyone else behind me. I don't know if you read that. That's why I'm reading it quietly.
No, I will though. Wait, I haven't. I gotta go up. Maureen says, Terry, it just shows how we listen to you. And Terry, I was the first one on an auction night, and they said today that I didn't get it. It sold out. I showed them that I was the first one to bid. How do you sell out? I am done. Everyone else behind me on the fabric, and I didn't. Once they lost all my Tula pink fabric, lost over $100 worth. Are you kidding me? Did they replace it? And Eva, hello ladies, and Elsa Jean. How's everyone doing? Elsa Jean.
That's when somebody said something about am I frozen?
That was funny.
Welcome, 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 Eva. Yeah. I think her and Lisa were what do you call it?
I don't know.
What do you
In
call it
cahoots?
when you first go to college and you go through that thing? You join a sorority and whatever. They put you through that thing. What do you call that? The word's escaping me.
Hazing?
Not hazing, a different word than that. Not being bad. I mean, it's like hazing, but we didn't call it. The hazing is the bad ritual. But
I have no idea.
same thing as, but we used to use a different word for it. Pledges. Thank you. Yep. Well, you are the pledges, but they put you through the indoctrination or whatever is what I'm thinking more of. They didn't have me drinking anything.
Thank goodness.
Really. They were seeing if I could take it. Oh.
And how did that
Breaking
turn
in
out for you?
period. Huh?
How does that turn out for you?
The taking it?
No, the
I came-
pledge.
What did I pledge?
I
want to
don't know.
know. I mean, I
there.
came on here and then you told me I was in a gang that you didn't warn me about. So now I want to know, what did I pledge?
I don't know. You said, what do they call that in college?
I
And
know
everybody-
pledges is
everybody
what
was
it is,
saying-
but it's what they put their pledges through.
Oh, okay. You weren't, you didn't. What did they make you do?
But that's not what I meant. They were indoctrinating or whatever, checking me out, see if I could handle it with all the jokes Lisa and Eva were doing yesterday on me.
Ah, okay.
Is what I meant.
Okay, we got it.
See, I'm not describing it correctly.
Did y'all follow that?
No.
Oh, let's see. Pledge week, initiation.
That's it. Initiation. Thank you.
Lisa said that. Terry
Of course,
says,
Lisa, she was part of it.
Terry says, Lisa, they took on too much and want to get too big. That's not the people I roll with. Some people said pledge. Eva said hello to Maureen, June, Melanie, and Susan.
Oh, I like
Christine
that.
said initiation, and Lisa ditto. Terry, I kept saying, open the bags on the shelves and see where my fabric is. They wouldn't. And Susan, they need to stay focused, not keep trying bigger and better. So did you get it back? And then Lisa, Jean, you have pledged the KKK, Kathy's Quilts and Crafts.
I saw that.
Oh, Lisa, you're too much. And Susan, I agree with Terry. Oh, I know everybody told me to change it because of what it is if you do the initials.
We can't change everything.
I know. I said I'm not a part of the Ku Klux Klan, have never been and never will be.
Never intend to be, right?
Nope.
Nope. It's like if you had to change everything someone took offense to, we might as well all roll over and die.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's it, exactly. Exactly. And honestly, when I did it, I wasn't thinking that way. I did it because of my name.
Well, right. Yep. I think it's cute. And I've never ever thought of it that way until it just came up.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. I
Dave
thought it stood
actually,
for kiss, kiss, kiss. No.
Dave actually came up with the quilt idea. He spelt it out like that.
Yeah,
Well, hey, I like that.
I
Yeah,
do too.
give
That's why I
credit.
had to go
where
on
it's
Belt
due.
Loop 29 and let him know that he always kept saying whenever I was on there, it says Gina kept in stitches. I like that, it's gotta be about laughter or or whatever. So I'd go on the one time and let him know it wasn't about laughter. I wasn't a comedy show. It's like, not
You're
that I
not?
can't keep you laughing, but that's not what it is. Different kind of stitches and not to
Right.
do with the hospital either. Not a nurse.
Sewing people, quilting, Captain Stitches.
Like,
Okay. Terry says, I never got that order. It happened again after that. We worked it out. Then it happened again and it happened for the. Are you kidding?
okay, there he is again.
Lisa said Dave did good.
Kathy,
I brought that subject up.
Kathy.
I see him. He's rating
Okay.
me. Jen, help. Jen, I need your help. Hurry.
Wait a minute, don't delete them all yet. Leave one. She's got to see it to get it.
Yep.
They're gone.
I can still go to the channel, I think. Yeah, I'm on it. Okay.
It's going to continue every single day under a different name, I can guarantee you.
Yeah.
When she was
Because I've
alive,
already deleted him. A lot of good Jen is.
anyway, my mother, when she was alive, started making applique blocks. And she chose a light gray, a dark gray, and red. And I wanted to share some of those blocks with you because that's what I got.
That's Ohio
Okay,
State. That would be a beautiful Ohio State quilt.
Susan says, last month I went to buy groceries. The total was $66.60. The cashier about choked. 666.
Yep. They
That's
usually
very-
will take a package of gum and put with it because they don't like to ring that up.
Terry says, sorry, they are gone in one
Gambling
click
block.
when you hide them. Yep. But thank you for whoever did that. It doesn't say who. Oh, Terry. Thank you, Terry. And Terry, can you still go to their channel? Yes, I just did. And took care of it. Lisa, huh?
Well, I
See?
guess the gray. But that's
Comedy expression is in the eye of the beholder. She's laughing really hard. That's pretty, Vicky.
Okay. They're beautiful, all of
Are
them.
these all 12-inch blocks?
this was the,
Oh, I've got that pattern.
you do?
Yep. It's an oldie goldie.
And this is the one, yeah. She's been gone, I think it was 11 years, Easter Sunday.
Okay.
And she
Yeah.
was working on, passed away. So I need to start.
But I love her colors because, you know, I'm a big Ohio State fan.
That's beautiful.
She
Love
did,
it.
yeah. I do too. I'm really touched that I got it. I didn't get any of the fabric back that I bought her, but
Eva said, those are beautiful blocks, Terry. And then Melanie says, pretty Vicky. And Lorraine, those are awesome, Vicky. And Susan, really nice blocks, Vicky. And Eva, sorry, Vicky, you mentioning Terry, and that is where my mind went. She meant so beautiful blocks, Vicky. Vicky.
Vicky, 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 Vicky. Robles.
And then
Right?
mm-hmm.
okay. I have to sit back for a minute. My back is killing.
I probably should stand up.
But all the fabric is in here.
Stand up, Jean, or you won't be able to. Oh my God, it was too late.
Oh no.
Straighten up. Oh, sorry for the sound effects. I'll walk out of film to stretch.
Susan says the university here's colors are crimson and black. And Terry says, LOL, thank you, Eva. And Laura, the blocks could also represent Georgia Bulldogs.
Yes,
Yeah.
they could. Cincinnati Bearcats also.
Wow.
And also one of Oklahoma's teams.
Dang. See, and you didn't like the colors.
Who?
You.
Oh no, I like the colors.
Oh, okay.
I just did a quilt in this was back in the 80s. And Jim was going through gamma knife radiation, and then he had 2 surgeries for this tumor that's on the back. You know, it was growing into the brain stem, so they operated on it twice and still didn't get it all. But they said that it might shrink some, you know, later on in his life. Well, this has been a really long time ago. And so I would take my applique down there and I'd work on it.
Wow.
And I was doing this Peacemakers calendar.
I have those.
Yeah. And remember the one that they had that was different kinds of houses? And out.
Okay, is Peacemakers like a little log cabin type place? Is that where it's coming from?
Well, I have no idea on that. They just put a calendar out every
year.
I don't know where they came from.
Because I lived right down the street from them, if it's the right ones.
Mm.
I could walk to it.
I
It's a 2-story, like a big old log cabin. They got all different kinds of seasonal stuff in one. You know, you walk in these different rooms. You got Christmas and Easter.
It could be. I don't know.
And all this. And then if you're there at lunchtime, they feed you lunch.
Wow.
Hey, you hungry? Starving.
Maybe I'll
Oh,
think
yeah.
about back to California again.
Are you talking about that it was a quilt shop?
Yes.
Okay.
It was
It
2
could be then.
stories. Okay, it was 2 stories. On the bottom was all the fabric and the rooms and all that stuff, right? And on the top was a room where they read stories to kids and books that you could buy and beads and all kinds of stuff. I loved to go there. It was so much fun. It was kind of expensive though.
Yeah. So is their calendar. The last one that I had, Vicky, was of all the lighthouses.
I don't know if I have that one. Anyway, I
Where
bought
am I
this,
in?
had all different kinds of houses, you know, and it was each house represented that month.
Okay.
And
Kind of like what Sandra did.
I finished all the blocks, but then I decided, oh, I would love to do some embroidery on these.
Yes, of course.
And I haven't done that, but
You're a girl after my own heart with that idea.
Oh, okay. Susan, we're the CWU Wildcats and we celebrate ladies. The colors represent the Save the Peg Me Foundation. Oh, you get it, Lisa Peg? Save the Peg
Yeah.
Foundation.
Got it, got it, got it.
And Patty, I don't buy from So Yeah too many negative stories, and I don't think their prices are better than anyone else. Even on their sale night, they are high. Yep.
Yep.
I stopped going there for everything.
Star.
I never bought from them, but
I didn't either because I couldn't get my fingers to do that fast walk.
that's
Oh,
not why. But I never did. And I never watching everybody, the same people kept getting in there to buy.
I know. And I'm wondering, well, that's like, I'm sorry, but I don't know how So Terry can get her stuff in the comments so quick. It's like, how do you do that?
Practice
I mean, I'm a
makes
fast
perfect.
typist and I can't get them in there that quick.
Well, practice makes perfect. Ask Terry.
I type 120 words a minute.
Wow.
I don't think I type that anymore.
I took shorthand at 90 words a minute.
I know I don't type that.
I did too. I loved those years.
See, I get mad at the laptop keyboards because they can't keep up with me.
How fast how fast does it go?
I don't know, but it doesn't keep up with me because it won't keep up with as fast as my fingers want to go. Is what, yeah. They're made
Wow.
differently than a typewriter, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like they won't keep up.
Where'd you learn to type so fast?
In school.
I did
And
too.
then, I mean, and then I've typed all my, but it was in school and then, yeah, on any, you know, back then they used to test your typing skills when you went for an interview for a job and everything. So,
Yeah. Can I ask you your age, Jean?
yes, you may. I turned 67 yesterday.
Oh, well, happy belated birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, you
Yeah.
weren't on yesterday. You missed all the fun. June turned 6. I don't know what age she was, but she had her birthday yesterday too.
Oh my goodness, if she's on here, happy birthday, June,
She
belated.
was. I don't know if she still is, but she was.
I think she still is, yes. And Eva says, my uncle typed 100 words a minute on a manual typewriter.
Yeah,
Wow.
mine was on manual. Yep. They didn't have the electric back when I first took it.
Well, and Lisa, I can only type with my left thumb, so I type slowly. And Susan, happy belated birthday, Jean.
Thank you.
You must have a skinny thumb.
Or you're really young and all you learned was on, you know, doing this. You know, all kids are on their phone.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know how they can do it with their thumbs.
Oh, that's very cute. Very cute, Kathy.
It's supposed to be a teapot. What's the other stuff? I don't know what that is.
Here.
You're almost at the bottom.
Oh, flowers and cups. Beautiful.
Almost got it. That's why I'm asking you about the picture frame.
I wanted a typewriter in the worst way when I was in elementary school.
Elementary school.
Because my dad sometimes took me down to Tube Sales, which is where he worked. And sometimes on the weekend when he had to go in, he would let me go with him and I'd watch him type. And my dad was pretty good on a typewriter. And so I asked for a typewriter for Christmas. That's all I wanted. I didn't want a super expensive one. I just wanted a typewriter for Christmas. And you know what they bought me? They bought me, I don't know if any of you are familiar with this, but it was a typewriter about that big, maybe this long, and it had a dial.
Yes, I know what one you're talking about. We had those as a kid.
And
Yeah,
you push the thing.
yeah.
Oh gosh, I was so upset.
You didn't like it?
Well, it was better than nothing, but
Not the kind of typewriter she was expecting.
and a real typewriter, not a toy typewriter.
Right. Oh, I know exactly. And the whole thing went up when you pushed it to,
Right. Right.
yep, we had one of those.
Turn the dial. Thump.
I agree with you before that gets up there too far, Patty G. I agree with
let
you
me read.
100%.
I didn't want to interrupt. Patty says, I bet Zach's computer screen has certain people's name highlighted, and that is why they say they didn't see your name. You are not highlighted if they missed you. Yeah, because it was always the same people. And Lisa, I'm a month older than you, Jean. Happy birthday, Lisa, from way back.
Okay.
And Terry, yo, Patty, I went back to the video and gave them the timestamp of where I was for each item. If they don't want my money, that's fine. My money is the same as anyone else's. Susan, my cross stitching has taken a back seat to my hand quilting now that I have a couple of quilts layered and basted. Yours is looking great, Kathy. Thank you so much. And Terry, they lost me. I kept my mouth shut all this time to give them the benefit of the doubt. People need to know. And Lisa, big business. You know, I've heard a lot of people, I mean, a lot of people, not just on my channel, but on other channels complain about them.
Yep.
So,
But I do have to say one thing to that effect of the timestamp and the stuff. See, what shows up on your screen and where it shows up is not always the same that it shows up on the other screen. Just like I'm not seeing, as Kathy reads some of these chats out, mine is in a little different order than some of them that she reads. Because
really,
they come up differently depending on the speed of the device that you are on. So when they do sales like that, they always go, the first one seen on my screen is the one that counts as the first one. And that's where you come in thinking you were first and you're not. Just
but
saying,
I believe,
not that you may not have, but I'm saying that does happen. And that's why they say that in the beginning and on things when they're giving, you know, like the numbers that scroll in the giveaways, they say the first one seen on my screen, not on your screen, because on a lot of things you will show up on your own screen always as first and you're not the first one.
gotcha.
The time I ordered from them was January 31st, when they had that long day and part of the night.
Yeah, no.
Okay, hold on. Susan says, support your local quilt shop. And Maureen said, I had an ugly black portable Remington typewriter. My father's boss gave it to him for me. Not pretty, but it worked. Terry,
Yeah,
I know that, but if I was the first to the fourth and they had plenty of yardage, I should have gotten it. And if they called my name, I should have been told we ran out. Exactly. You know what they wanted
That's
from me,
true.
Terry?
I agree with that. Yep.
They asked for my my email and phone number. And I never ever bought one thing from them.
wow.
See, now I thought you had to have that all information filled out in their little form before you could even go
I never
on it.
did that. I never did that.
Buy it from them.
I have 0 local quilt shops, Terry says. And Susan says, sad Terry. Yeah, they right down there live when they were doing it. They said,
Yeah.
Kathy's Quilts and Crafts, we need your email and your phone number.
Yep. I have
They
no
said it
no
twice.
local quilt shops either anymore. None whatsoever. The closest one is almost an hour away, which I will go that hour, but I don't consider that local.
I don't consider it local either. That's pretty far. Terry says they have 10 yards. I am the first one to bid. You call my name. How did you run out? And Patty, I agree. Terry, it's sad that they are not allowing everyone the chance to buy. I get
Yep.
so annoyed by their lives. He is the distraction. He interrupts and chatters for a reason. Yeah. And Maureen, has anyone
Yep,
seen Margaret?
I agree with
No.
that comment too.
No, I have not seen Margaret. I'm kind of worried about her, but I haven't seen her. I keep hoping she'll come back on Sundays, but nothing.
Gee, Patty G, I'm agreeing with you a lot today.
Her daughter was in a bad car accident.
What
Oh.
daughter?
Margaret's.
It wasn't Lindsay, was it?
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh my God.
I know. They're
Is
all
she, is she
they're all-
okay?
them.
I mean, do you know if she's okay?
I'm not positive. I hated asking Margaret questions about it, because I know that she's just frazzled. But she wants to come back on. She just doesn't know when it's going to happen for sure.
When did you talk to her?
Stacks all press.
Was that on the phone you talked to her?
I've talked to her on the phone, plus she's also written me.
I will stack, press this stack.
Well, when you see her, give her my love, and I hope she comes back soon.
I will. I've told her that there are a lot of people out there that are hoping she comes back. And
Yeah, if she doesn't come back soon, she'll start losing her people.
I don't know what happened with that. Was it block of the month or the week?
Summer Moon. She was doing Summer Moon. Showing us the blocks.
Yeah.
But then I don't know what happened. Oh, then whatever happened to her, and she stopped showing them.
Now, I was, go
She
ahead,
also-
Becky.
What
Go
did
ahead.
you-
I said, go ahead, Vicky.
Oh, I just said that she also came down sick too and was going to doctors. So anyway, go ahead, Jean.
I was going to say, I was surprised that the 2 weeks I was off, I was still getting new subscribers every day.
Wow. That's wonderful.
I know.
Yeah.
I thought, I thought I
Okay,
would lose, but
Patty says they are snake oil salesmen. And Lisa says they wanted me to change my screen name because there are so many Lisas. Yeah, right. Lots of Lisas, not spelled your way.
right. Yeah.
Terry says, Patty, I try to believe the best in people. My bad. Not too old to learn, though. Thanks for confirming my thoughts as well. And Susan, good description, Patty. Yeah,
Yep.
snake oil salesman.
Those Mormon boys wouldn't like you calling them that.
Are they Mormon? They are Mormon. Huh?
It's a whole Mormon family. Yeah.
Well, wouldn't you know it?
What? Oh, I thought maybe you did something.
No, I'm talking about my cross stitch over here.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, sometimes you can get going really on a roll, so to speak,
Mhm.
and then all of a sudden you can't find what you're doing.
Yeah, like yesterday with me on mine. It's like, whoops.
I think I'll turn off the Bernina now. It's been on ever since I turned it on.
Thank you for reminding me I was done with mine. I think I can shut it off too. But I need to add some water to my iron.
Okay. Terry says, to be blunt, I really don't care. And Susan says, they remind me of used car salesmen. And Terry, you can't slave for God and for riches. Yep. And Maureen, I think they just got too big and they don't know how to handle it well. Well, they won't be too big for long because many people are leaving them.
That's called hire more help
Yep.
or bring in the professional.
No kidding.
Patty, my aunt called Soya and Martelli live fabric sale, all snake oil salesmen. They need the 5 to 10 grand per week to make the fabric sales profitable. Well, they get that
Can I put this right
easily.
here? Huh? Can I do that? Do you want to say hi to everybody? Come here. Come here, I pick you up. You can sit on mommy's lap. Oh, gosh, you're getting to be tubby.
Huh.
See?
Ooh, he
Don't
does look
confuse
little.
Parker with Chase.
Well, I was gonna say, I think Kathy's cat is bigger than my dog, and yours is definitely bigger than my dog.
He's gotten kind of heavy since we moved up here.
Are ya spoiling him, are ya?
I think he's more sedentary because down there we have an invisible fence
Okay, got
Put
out
his-
and exercised more.
and he would run around the property a lot, and it was a pretty good sized lot. And here he goes out on a leash. Don't you?
Okay, Lisa says, nailed that, Patty and Terry. They said we only have one person on the cell phone. I emailed them, maybe get another cell phone and another person. I should have said it on the live show. You should have.
Yep.
Susan, hi, little guy who's not so little anymore. And Eva, hello, Gladys. How are you today? You're so quiet. And Fluffy Beastie, says Lisa.
Happy beastie. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Starts with a P and ends with a T.
Peanut break.
Oh. Peanut break? I think that's a cute way of saying that.
Sandra came up with that,
Oh,
as I recall.
you a good puppy. Did you sleep with mommy last night? Not that bad, old daddy.
Who is it?
Oh, they must be baling hay out on our back 2 acres. Yep.
Are you looking out at the street?
Now I'm looking at a side yard. There's also used to be a driveway, but it's kind of grassed over. We give all our hay to our neighbor right across from us on the opposite corner.
You give it to him?
Mm-hmm.
Does he have horses?
Horses and cows, yeah.
Okay. Patty, 1 week I added up Martelli's live fabric sale and it was 15,000. I also checked the prices while they are live. Both places have higher than prices others. Lisa, friend got a Yorkie poo, and oh my gosh, I think I'll try to steal them.
Oh,
And Gladys, I have nothing to say. I plead the fifth. Gladys. Yep. I
You
want
know-
a puppy, you guys.
word would spread.
You're
There-
making me jealous.
People on their site.
Yep. Word of mouth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Word of mouth will get you every time.
Yeah.
Where'd Parker go?
I put him down. Right, he's right here.
Did he want down?
No,
Because
But-
probably friends with me.
Anyway.
a whole big back.
I'm just teasing with you. Okay, so I go over here and I go where's the 3 and I skip 2 and go 2. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Pretty unique looking flowers, I'm telling you. Go to and skip. I'm getting there, you guys. Coming along. Lisa's laughing at Gladys. And Susan says, our hay grown have had first cutting and baling and getting ready for a second cutting in a few weeks. Okay, Melanie, she'll be right back. Wow.
The blocks that I just made, finished today
Mm-hmm.
from the Christmas figs block of the month.
Christmas
Figs.
figs.
Mm-hmm.
The idiot quilter.
It was a block of the month from Fat Quarter Shop,
Ah,
but it is Christmas figs.
thank you very much, Susan. So is it Christmas fabric or is it just a Christmas?
Well, you know, it's this. It doesn't show Christmas on it. It's just you know, like red fabric and fabric with red asterisks on it and a little plaid. You know, when this green first came out, I wasn't real thrilled with it, but I love it now.
Oh, I got a lot of that in the Lori Holt and the Summer Moon fabric, the Love Notes.
Uh-huh.
Got a lot of that green fabric. Christine says, anyone have suggestions for getting years of nicotine out of a house?
Boy, Jim and I moved into an apartment when we first got together because I was still working for the law firm. And I went in and I took a hot, steamy bath. And in the bathroom, all of this nicotine was streaked down the walls. And I thought, oh no, what are we going to do? Jim took something, and it was the night before his brother and sister-in-law were coming over to eat at our place. And I thought, oh, we got to do something about this bathroom. And I'll have to ask him and find out.
Yeah, Donna says on the walls. And Susan, I was planning on sewing the mountain blocks together this afternoon for my little brother's quilt. Oops, sitting, watching, and hand quilting isn't getting them sewn together. Most people paint over it, but that's not the correct way to do it. They paint over the nicotine, especially if it's dripping down the walls. Ew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Carrie.
Clean the walls before painting. Yucky.
Terry, my friend is a smoker and she bleaches her walls regularly. You can use vinegar too.
Yeah, that's
Everything.
Boop, 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 boop.
I know. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, there's a lady moved out of these apartments that I lived in. I went in there with the manager to just, cause I was talking to the manager. And the walls were so yellow that they were dripping off the walls. And oh, she had a whole bunch of colors and things like that. And she said, well, why don't you take them for Jen? And I said, nope. They were like gluey stuck to, I don't know how to explain it, but I didn't like it. I go, no. But thank you, but no thank you. Mistake here.
I don't long arm quilts from smokers.
Hmm.
You don't? Or you
Nope.
do?
I don't. I refuse to take a quilt in from a smoker.
Yeah. When I look,
Vinegar for the clothes, and she said, thanks, I will try that. And Susan says, my sister used a Mr. Cleanup pads on the walls.
oh yeah, we have some of those. I haven't ever used them.
And I smoked outside.
My parents always smoked in the house. And
So
my
did mine.
smokers always smoked in the house. And then my middle sister started smoking outside, but I don't know if she did in the winter time.
I did all year round.
But I think only one sister and her husband continue to smoke.
Christine says, Jean, I can see why it took 4 washes for it. Something like that. But
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it gets on the leaders on the long arm and you can't get the smell out, and gets on the rolls, and I can't stand the smell myself, so it's like, nope, I'm sorry. I can't take my leaders off and wash them every time I do somebody who smokes, well,
yeah, that's what Vicky Lemire smoked. And when she had a box made up for Sandra, a really big box of fabric and teas and all kinds of stuff, right?
yeah.
And when she passed, it was already sitting there, so they went ahead and sent it to her. And when she opened it, it was
Just
Oh,
read.
it'll take
but
your
the
breath
smell of
away.
smoke.
Yep.
Yep. So she had to
Yep.
put it outside for about 5 days, I think. Christine said laundry, load of laundry. And Susan, I'm glad my sister smokes outside. She started that when Jerry came home after his throat cancer surgery. Yep, I smoked outside for when I found out that Jen was allergic to smoke.
Mm-hmm.
She used to get ear infections and all kinds of stuff. That was my fault. So when I realized that it was me doing it, I started smoking outside for her health.
Yeah.
And amazingly, then ear infections went away.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
It's like when you have a kid that gets sick, and they are prescribing it something or whatever, they go, are there any smokers in the house? It's because if it is, it'll take them longer to get better also.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they always ask that.
Yep.
Yeah, I had a lot of tonsillitis when I was growing up. Wonder if that was a cause.
Could have been because, one day I just said, I wonder if my smoking is what's causing her to be like this. I had to take her with her ear infection. I had to take her to the doctor about 10 times. And she was only 8.
Wow.
So I started smoking outside and it went away.
Wow.
So it could be. I didn't like smoking outside in the wintertime, but the things you do for your kids, right?
I don't like training a new dog in the wintertime either, because except that's why I always said mine learned to go by command, because I'd stand there shivering going, go pee. And they'd look at you like, what? Go pee. Like, oh, well, she must want me to do something.
Alex learned to go on command. I
Yep.
go potty and go poopy. And
Yeah.
he'd do it.
Hurry up, go. I want to go back in. It's cold out here.
Susan, I just wish she would quit smoking. I know. And
Yeah.
Terry, parents or adults smoking in the house with children cause respiratory issues in children.
Yes.
Yep.
Mhm.
Not
I
only
was-
in
I was
children, in
very
the other
lucky.
adults in the house too.
I was super lucky that that never happened to Jen. But my mom and dad smoked with 4 of us. There were 4 of us, and they smoked. So I don't know. You know, they have a lot of new things about it now that they didn't have then,
No,
things
but
like that.
it's just like there's things that we do now, they'll find out years later that, okay,
Yep.
has some cause, you know, to them.
Yep. You are correct.
That's why you don't know what new medicines are going to do until they've been out for a while. And then you wish I hadn't taken that thing.
Wow.
Or these shots for the coronavirus.
Yeah,
You
they
know,
pretty much made me nervous, but because we like to travel, I felt, well,
They didn't me because I've taken vaccines since I was a baby. So
it didn't make me nervous, but I had to have 2 different kinds. One
Yep.
was the Pfizer,
mhm.
and I don't remember the other one. But I did not get the booster, and I did not go back and get it again.
Started with an M, didn't it?
Yeah.
Moderna.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Moderna.
that- I didn't go get it a second time, and I did not get the booster.
I did, but because of my husband, I did. I got
We-
every single booster.
And
We-
Jen and Dave, they never got it at all.
No, but they wear masks out, don't they? Don't they
Yeah.
still wear masks out?
Yep.
So, I
Yep.
mean,
I want to stop and think about that one.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't any chances outside
Okay,
of,
Sandra made it home.
hey,
Welcome home, Sandra. I sent you the new stuff in case you want to come on because we had technical difficulties. And I had to shut down and start again.
Haven't seen it,
You know
but
how that goes, Sandra.
cleared up.
it didn't help the technical difficulties, but
Eyes were dilated.
Yeah, she hates dilated eyes.
yep.
you have that pretty hair that Sandra has, Jean.
Thank you, but I paid a lot of money for mine because mine wouldn't go gray.
Oh, mine
So I
is
paid to
going
have it go gray.
slowly. I'm to be
Terry,
70
they
in
played roulette and they won this time.
If
And
you
Deb
watch
says,
any of my
"Oh, yeah."
YouTube videos, look at the earlier, you know, the ones right before I had this done. It's strawberry blonde.
Oh, that's what color my hair is.
Yep.
I had strawberry blonde when I was real little, and I mean, like before 5.
I don't know what mine was before that, but mine was strawberry blonde and my sister's was blonde. Go figure. My sister has green eyes. I got blue eyes.
Well, both my
Kathy-
sisters are almost black hair. Well, no, they both went gray way before me. I mean, they've been gray for years.
Oh, my mom.
Mine wouldn't turn gray, but they were both black, almost black hair, and I was the strawberry blonde. So I don't know if that had something to do with it, but
I don't know what color my mom's hair was. It was always brown, but she always dyed it.
Yeah,
yeah, my mom dyed hers for years.
So I
Yes.
really don't know.
And
to
my
be
I always
honest.
asked her why. Everybody knows how old you are. Why are you dying? You know.
It's something, I mean, she'd go to the beauty shop and get her hair done every 6 weeks and her nails and everything.
wow.
Oh no, my mom was one of the ones that you went every week to have it curled and done every week.
No, because she had to have a perm every time she went. So then she'd
Oh
take
yeah,
the
well my mom had a
comb,
perm like every month, but then she
She's
had her
like
hair done every week.
taking
Yep.
the, you know, she's all taking the comb and then she sprays the hairspray and she's all like this.
Yep. Yep. Aquanet.
One time, check it out. One time, my son, Oh, he was driving me crazy. He was saying, want grandma, want grandma. So I walked him down because we lived down the alley from my mom. So I walked him by his hand, not very nicely. And she opened the door. I could have walked in, but I rang the doorbell. And she opened the door, and Michael saw her, and she had a net, the toilet paper in her hair and all that.
Yeah.
And he started screaming. And I'm all, what, Michael? And he goes, no, 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 go away, go away. And I go, Michael, that's grandma. You wanted grandma. And then she started talking to him, and he's all, go away, you're not grandma, go away, go away. He got really scared.
Uh,
And then she took it off, and he was fine. But it's
My-
like, wow. Susan said, my dad's doctor told us that his lung cancer was most likely caused by all the secondhand smoke he inhaled before smoking in the staff room at work was outlawed. Oh, wow. Lisa, all the vaccine companies' conspiracy theories were fun. My fave was the tracker in the serum, yet they had a cell phone. Deb, did you buy much of at the quilt store, Sandra? And Deb, I only got some off-white as planned. And Lisa said, hi, Sandra. Are you coming on, Sandra? And Terry, who remembers Breck shampoo?
Yeah, they still have it.
I remember being little and mom washing my hair with it. Well, we washed our hair with egg shampoo.
oh, my parents bought Prel.
We use Prel too.
Who is this?
VO5, Prel, Breck
Who is this Jean Brittingham?
Uh-huh.
said that.
Everybody
did.
saying hi to Sandra, and Sandra said hello, Jean. And Sandra, if I didn't have a headache from the brightness, I would join. Oh, Sandra.
Aw, Sandra, we're
Feel
gonna miss.
better. Test your vision. How many fingers am I holding up?
Yeah.
Patty, that's funny.
That's
So
funny.
do you need new glasses? I mean, has your prescription changed a lot? Hello, Patty, you make my day. Terry, no, my mom would also just use a bar of ivory soap to wash our hair to be thrifty. I say cheap. Well, depends on how much money.
What I hate and remember is, there were 5 of us and we took baths. And it's like only the first one got clean water.
Yeah, well, geez, when I was growing, we had one bathroom. This is up in Seattle.
Yeah.
And 2 of us girls got in the first time.
Yep.
And the 2 girls got in the second time. And then my youngest sister, when she was old enough to take a bath, she got in.
Yeah. My brother never had to share. Imagine that.
You guys had to share your bath?
Well, yeah, and they didn't empty out the water from the one before either.
No.
You use the same water. You might add a little more to heat it up a little, but it was the same water because you
Yep.
couldn't afford to let it out and fill the tub back up again.
Yep.
Oh no, we all 4 took separate baths.
Oh, we took separate, but not in clean water.
No, it was clean.
Yep. Nope.
We didn't take separate either. My parents couldn't afford it, and
Nope.
Bill did that after we moved to California. And then I started developing, so I was allowed to take a bath by myself.
Yeah. Once we got to a certain age, we didn't share anymore, which I think is so funny. We'll tell this funny story because you know how you watch on TV
Okay,
and you got the
Hold
woman.
it. Hold that thought, Jean.
Go
Hold
ahead.
that thought. And you can do it in just a second. Okay, Terry said, I took a bath with my sister, and Terry, I don't know if my brothers ever had to take a bath together. They were much older. And Sandra, I didn't get tested for that, Kathy. They checked my eyes for if the drops are doing their job. Oh, okay. And Susan, thank God we didn't have to share a bath or the water. Yeah, same here.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Well,
Funny
you're
story.
you're younger, Susan. But you used to see on TV, when some of the shows where the woman would drop the soap outside the tub and have to have somebody come in and give it to her.
Yeah.
So I thought I was being smart one night and I dropped the soap on purpose outside and I said, Judy, Judy, come here. Judy, Judy, come here. And she wasn't coming. Well, all of a sudden the door opens and my dad comes in. He says, what? And it was like I'm
Oops.
going to tell my dad, well, I dropped the soap. And he goes, well, why didn't you just get out and pick it up? That wasn't the object to it, but it was like, okay,
Jean,
never tried that one again. It's like,
Jean says, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
yeah.
And Lisa, same for me and the sibs until we began getting a little older. And
Yeah.
Gladys says, how was your pressure in your eyes, Sandra? And good one, Jean. I remember.
Yeah. The thing is, when we got older to where we didn't have to share it with one of our sisters, we still didn't get clean water. It was still some of the water left in and you added to it. We still did not get our own clean water.
Man, no, I never had to. And Susan says, not by much, Jean. I'm almost 66 and am the fourth of 5 in the family.
Yeah.
And Terry,
Well, your
I
parents
think
were
my
richer.
mom, I think my mom let us girls take a bath together because it was fun. I don't think they cared about wasting water.
Yeah.
My parents,
We used the wringer washer in the wash tubs and saved the water and you put back in with the next load and you wrung them out with the wringer dryer and went out and hung them on the line. And
yeah, my arm went halfway through one of those wringer washing machines.
yep, I had fingers go through, but
Oh my
got
goodness.
it stopped. Yep, that doesn't feel good.
Mm-mm.
Believe me, there's a certain way to hanging clothes up too, and you learn it real quick. Underwear and personal garments on the middle line,
Yeah, yeah,
dark clothes on the other, and colored clothes on the other.
yeah.
The pressure was 12 and 14, which was great. Oh, good, 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 good. Good, Sandra, good. Good.
Yeah, that is good.
Yep.
Wonderful, wonderful. I guess it was worth it for her to go there, right? But boy, Sandra, did you miss a lot today?
Uh,
Yeah.
I mean, a lot. Am I lying?
no.
No.
In
Hey.
here with you,
Huh?
with you.
I still didn't hear you.
I said, we are sitting here and all our heads are going like this. We're agreeing with you.
Yes. And I haven't seen it do anything for a while.
Yeah, they
Hey.
probably worked out the bugs.
Knock on wood.
There's other professions out there that make a lot less than teachers, Susan, just saying. My parents weren't, my mom was a secretary, but my dad did not. My dad worked 3 jobs.
Only 3? My dad did too,
My dad worked
for a
too.
while.
They were both full time. He worked at tube sales during the daytime. And then at night, he worked on the railroad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Susan says, no, Jean, dad was a teacher and mom didn't work. Teachers have never made as much as other professions.
Yeah. That's what I was just answering to. It was like, oh, yep, there's ones out there that made a lot less than the teachers.
Yeah.
People working at fast food restaurants, for example.
Well, we didn't
missed a
have
lot.
any of those.
I missed a lot. I might have to go back and watch the replay, said Sandra. You didn't have any fast food restaurants?
Buddy.
No, there wasn't we didn't even have a restaurant in the town I grew up in.
Wow.
With the way that they raised all the salaries for, people work at McDonald's and all those places, I think minimum is like 13 or something like that an hour.
Well, it is now, but
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying with them raising that. And also when you go to restaurants.
They get paid more on the hour now too. Yep.
Yeah, I think they're about $18 an hour.
Wow.
Did- We still have to tip.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but look how much you pay to have your hair done and tip them too.
Yeah, I haven't had my hair done in years, but
Well, I hadn't, but I just did. It's like, whoop.
yeah.
Let's see, Susan
I
says,
hadn't done enough.
Dad had to work summers as a teacher, didn't get paid 12 months. And Lisa, time for me to head out. Thank you all for being here. And glad things went well, Sandra. Kathy, keep an eye on Terry, Maureen, and Jean. Gladys, can you help Kathy? It's a big job.
Oh, mercy.
Good night, Lisa.
Thanks for
Have a
coming.
great one. Thank you for coming. And
Bye-bye.
Christine, not everywhere Waffle House makes $2.50 an hour and share their tips. Wow. Huh. I was
Yeah,
calling
I
you.
don't know of too many. You must be talking about the higher dollar restaurants that it's $18 an hour. I don't know of any of your chain, ones that are there. I don't think they're making $18 an hour.
Trying to think where we went the last time we went out to eat.
They're probably making really good money now at like Black Angus. Places that Red Lobster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where
Places that are
wanna-
expensive. Susan says, what frustrates me is we have to have college for our jobs and high school kids make more working at McDonald's than we do.
Yeah.
And Terry, Lisa, I will get you for setting the guards on me, just saying. And Jean, do you know Hoover Vacuum? Yes. My
Yep.
dad worked at the Hoover Company in North Canton, Ohio. My mom did not work. We always were able to have our own bath water.
My mom did.
Terry, when you do your hair, you work for tips. Many do not get a salary.
Wow.
Oh, well, they get what they charge you for doing your hair, and it doesn't cost that much in the supplies they're getting.
When I went and looked around in the area down where we live in Illinois, it was $165
What?
to get my hair cut and colored if I wanted it.
Yep. Yeah, now they pay booth rent. They keep what they're charging and make and their tips, but I mean they have to pay, take out what they're paying for that color or whatever you put in your hair, but that's very minimal to what they're charging for the service.
Yeah.
I bought the hair cutting stuff and Dave cuts Jen's hair.
I cut my hair all through high school. And even in the 8th grade, I cut my own hair.
Well, Jen's hair grows so fast.
Then my mom said, Vicki, do you think you could cut my hair? I go, I don't know. Her hair was thicker than mine. My dad had the baby fine hair like mine. And I said, I don't know. And she goes, well, will you try? And I go, yeah, the worst that can happen is you go to a beauty parlor and get it fixed. And so
I went to the barber because we didn't have a beauty parlor in the town I grew up in.
My dad used to take us when I was really young, and it was DAs for every one of us.
Yep.
Remember DAs?
Susan, my dad was also a Fuller Brush door-to-door salesman when I was small. And Terry, no, if it is their salon, they get that money. The hairdresser, if they get anything from the salon, it's a minimal. My daughter was a licensed cosmetologist.
Yeah, I know, but the one I go to, the hairdressers pay for it's called booth rent. They rent the booth to work in the salon. That's what goes to the salon owner. and then they get what they are charging. They have their own drawer, their own phone that they put the credit card in and everything. It goes directly to them and they pay for their supplies.
Yep.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that choice in some salons where you can do it this way or you can do it that way.
Yep. It's up to how the salon owner has it.
Yeah, my niece was a salon owner up in Everett. I think it was Everett. And she did really, really, really well. And I'll tell you how well she did. When she sold the place,
Talk to each other.
still worked there for a while.
That doesn't work like that.
And then she moved down to Arizona, Scottsdale.
So.
She flies up Washington State twice a month. And she's already booked her favorite.
Yep. The
And they-
people like them.
Yep.
Terry says the salon makes the money. Often a hairdresser rents the chair in the salon. The first money she makes goes to pay for the chair. And then that's what I just said. Thanks,
Okay.
Jane. And then Susan. That's how most of the salon work.
Yep.
Your work.
Chairs bolted down. So when you leave the salon, do you take the chair with you?
You're funny.
If you paid for it,
You're not paying for the chair.
you're paying.
You're paying for the use of the chair for the people to have their hair done.
Oh,
You're not buying the chair.
Vicky knows that. She's just goofing off.
no, I was confused.
No, she was serious.
Yeah, I was serious. I just thought that was odd.
Yeah. Very odd.
Anyway, the salon she had, the guy she ended up marrying, and I didn't care for him, but it's her choice. And he did massages in a room off of the salon. And then he got tired of that and then he got tired of that and decided to do this other thing. And then he got tired of that. And finally they got a divorce.
Yeah.
10 minutes to 7. 10 minutes to 7.
Okay.
Is that your
I made up.
alarm? About time to eat?
Yeah.
I got them made up. All you gotta do is cook them.
Okay.
You want corn chips with it, or what do you want to drink with it?
I think Fritos.
Fritos? Okay, and what do you want to drink with it?
Rum and Coke?
That
Not
was
me. I don't drink that. Ugh.
that and Singapore slings. That's what my mom liked.
I'll take a margarita on the rocks.
Side for you.
Well,
So what are we?
Ruben,
Oh, Rubens. Oh,
I'm gonna give Violet another ring. So it's on me and Dawn.
do you want to share a
put
beer?
it down. Maybe she'll eat it later.
I'll share it with you. And we'll put them on right now
Okay.
and head back.
Okay.
Are you
Oh.
having steak?
Pardon?
Are you having steak?
We had steak the other night and I probably took 4 bites of mine. It was a ribeye.
Oh, I thought maybe when he said I'll put them on now, he was putting them on the grill.
He put those on the grill. That's what we had last night and I thought we'd eat it leftover tonight, but this is his leftover piece.
Okay.
This was my leftover piece.
What kind of steak was it?
Ribeye,
Ooh, yummy.
barbecued ribeye.
I
And
can't
Bart-
eat steak.
Those?
I love steak, but I can't eat it anymore.
Oh,
Can't eat pork.
Oh, I love pork. That was good for me to move out to Iowa. Lots of pork in Iowa.
It's too dense. I can't digest it.
Oh,
okay, hold on. Da-da-da.
can I read this?
Pay for the use of the chair. Vicky had a blonde moment, says Terry.
I
Sorry,
know.
y'all
That was
blonde
funny.
soul sisters. And Terry, oh my God, I want a rum and Coke.
Uh-huh.
And Susan, I want a BLT and fries with a margarita. Dang it.
Yeah,
Maybe
What? Oh, you did?
can't eat a BLT either. I can eat a BT.
Bacon
Can't have the
and
lettuce. Can't have the lettuce, and I
tomato.
can't have mayonnaise on it. I can have the bacon and tomato.
But that's the only way to eat it, Gene, is with the,
I know. Well, I didn't say it was fun.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's been many years. I have adjusted.
It's going to be
Huh?
rum and homemade Reuben sandwiches.
Sometimes now, rather than trying to explain when people ask, I just tell them I'm allergic to it.
A stupid question. What is a Reuben sandwich?
Corned beef, sauerkraut, Thousand Island dressing, and I forget which cheese. Swiss?
Yeah.
Mozzarella. Swiss, yeah.
And we have pumpernickel bread.
Yes, pumpernickel bread.
Thank
Or
you.
rye, but I prefer pumpernickel.
Oh, no, right.
I like
But I can't eat those anymore either.
Aw,
I can eat the corned beef. I can't eat
Yeah.
the Thousand Island dressing or the cheese.
um,
And that kind of takes away from the fun of it.
are you lactose intolerant?
I'm lactose intolerant. I'm allergic to all milk products, not just lactose intolerant.
Mhm.
Any dairy product whatsoever. And I also have a bunch of other GI issues that are just eliminates a lot of stuff that I can't eat.
okay.
Mm.
Sandra says, hello, Jim. And Terry, I will have a LT, LOL. And Linda, I love Rubens. And
Oh,
Christine, my friend's daughter had life and death reaction to beef and tested for a disorder that prevents her from eating most meat. Chicken is okay, but she is avid hunter and can't eat it. And Terry, I would like to be at a tiki bar having a coconut shrimp and a frozen margarita.
oh, I love coconut shrimp, but you can get that, you know.
I do too, but that's got a milk-based batter in it too.
Geez, Jane.
I know.
Yeah, but it's
Shrimp cocktail. I can eat shrimp cocktail.
Oh, I love shrimp cocktail.
I know you know. And I don't like coconut, so that wouldn't work for me.
Oh,
I
my-
love coconut. Love coconut.
No.
Coconut and pineapple.
Pineapple?
Pineapple. Love pineapple.
Pineapple.
Pina colada, here I come.
So
Pina
do I take it that
colada.
Jen likes pineapple?
No, Dave's nickname was Pineapple.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought she
No,
meant she
that's
liked
fine.
pineapple.
Okay, this came in my, it was the first
Yoga. Like cake and have
The
like-
first box, first month. And I
Very
wanted to,
nice.
wisdom is the right use of knowledge. To know is not to be wise. Many men know a great deal and are all the greater fools for it. There is no fool so great as a fool, as a knowing fool, but to know how to use knowledge is to have wisdom. Charles
Charles who?
Spurgeon.
Charles Manson.
Oh gosh.
No way. No way. Skip one, go 30.
I don't know if I still have the ring, but my ex-husband, the Italian, who was obsessed all things Manson, when we went up to the prison in Vacaville where he slept, they were having a sale on paintings the prisoners made and jewelry the prisoners made and stuff. And ex-husband bought thing, and I could not wear it knowing that Manson had made it.
Oh my God. Oh,
How awful to be obsessed.
Vicky's ex-husband bought a ring that Charles Manson made, and Vicky wouldn't wear it.
Like
Nope.
Becky
I wouldn't either.
My friend has right here on her, my friend Becky, right here on her wrist, she has Manson's face tattooed.
Oh,
I don't understand who can be that obsessed with Manson.
And then she has an album that he
Evil.
did.
Evil.
He was an evil man. And I
Mhm.
told her that. I go, are you crazy? He's an evil dude. He's worse than evil.
Yep.
I know she was really depressed when he passed away.
Oh, geez, I wanted him to be electrocuted.
I know.
Look at that.
And his followers, but
Washington still believed in hanging, and he ate so much food, it got so heavy that it was illegal for them to hang him. I think that was in Lebanon.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it was a while back, but not that many years ago. I mean, it was within the last 20 years, I think. I don't know, 10, but I know last 20. But yeah, and that kind of set a precedent. I looked at it like, time for the electric chair or the cyanide.
I think either one of those are too easy for him. I think there should have been some torture involved.
Yeah.
Well,
Here's my So in Love. This is block 2. I don't know where block 1 is. It must still be down in my big box for So in Love. But these are pinks and reds and cream.
Yes, they are. Those are pretty.
Yeah, they are pretty. I really
If
like.
you don't know what to do with that, I do. I was gonna say I'll be right there with you, so Terry.
okay.
I like to be where you want to be.
I have 2 big boxes of them.
Shrimp cocktail is great. Susan says one of Ted Bundy's victims was a college student here in Ellensburg that he asked for help from. Lori, here I am ironing away, so happy that I am one step away from having 2 blocks done and my tension is off. Oh well, nobody'll know.
Yeah, I went to school with the Green River Killer.
Dave is obsessed with that guy. Dave, Vicky went to school with the Green River Killer.
He had a
I
crush
never
on.
heard of him. I never heard of him.
It was here in Washington.
Oh, he massively killed a lot of women.
Yeah. What's his name? Gary Ridgway.
Yeah.
Was he in any of your classes?
Things on now.
Yes.
I'm taking mine to the back.
Oh my God. He was in some of her classes, Dave.
Had the worst breath. Oof.
The worst breath.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
that close, huh?
Pardon?
I said, you got that close, huh?
I'll tell you, he was in line to go back to our classroom from lunch break, and ooh, but I didn't even put two and two together because that was so many years ago that I was in the 7th grade. And my sister told me, hey, do you realize that you went to school with that blah, blah, blah? And I said, yeah. And she goes, he's the Green River Killer. And my sister lives right next to the Green River.
Yeah.
And guess who turned them in?
Nick's on.
Who?
No, guess who turned them in?
Have no
can't-
idea. Since I don't even know who he is.
His brother.
Ted Bundy?
Yeah.
No, the Green River Killer, his brother turned him in.
Oh,
You know, a
He
lot of times it's a family member to turn somebody in.
Mm.
he was living in Oregon when he got turned in.
Susan says, the girl was walking out of the college library with my sister. She almost said she would help him. Whoa. And Terry, son of Sam, yep, was killing couples in my neighborhood. The last one he shot was only blocks away from me at the time. My cousin heard the shot. Oh, Terry. He's the one that they said that he said that the neighbor's dog told him to do it. Right? That guy? Killing couples. Yeah, in New York.
Was it the Zodiac Killer was in San Francisco? And then went down to Southern California and came back to San Francisco?
I don't remember.
It was one of those top killers.
Top killers.
Yeah,
Let's talk about quilt block names.
yeah. I've got to go
And
because
Terry says, yep. And Lori says, Canada's worst criminal was always where I lived and worked.
Hmm.
Wouldn't you know it?
wow.
Getting a little morbid here.
There are people out there though that are really obsessed with that
Yep.
Yep.
and watch
Sad
them.
but true.
I can't even watch the movies. But anyway, I love you all.
Take care. We'll see ya.
Hey, Vicky, time for dinner?
I'll get on live, excuse me, in the morning when you come on.
Okay.
Excuse me. And then I have to leave by 2:00. And I'll probably,
Your time?
yeah. So that'd be noon your time.
No, that's noon my time. No, you said 2. Excuse me.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Well, what time is it right now for you, Vicky? 7:07?
Probably.
Yep. She's an hour behind me.
7.
7:07, because I'm 5:07.
I'm 8:07.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
because there's
anyway,
2 hours difference between
go
from
eat
the
your dinner.
What are you,
Enjoy.
Gladys?
same
What
as
time
me.
are you?
I'm on Central Standard Time.
Okay.
She's the same as me. Twins.
Yep. Yep.
So Pam. So's Pam. So's June.
Okay. So Terry says, go eat dinner and enjoy. Okay.
Okay. You for
Okay.
reminding.
So we'll see you tomorrow.
Take a bite for me.
Bye.
And then a week from tomorrow is the 12-hour.
Oh, is it?
The 22nd.
Wow. Okay.
5 minutes.
I will prepare.
5 minutes. Countdown. Get your butt in the kitchen.
I gotta find a movie.
Oh, I see Jim back there.
You
Is that the
do.
kitchen?
Yeah, you can see the chair in the dining room
Oh, it's
That-
dining. Okay.
there, but it's got handles on the sides.
Mm-hmm.
So when I turn around to go and iron on this side, and I turn around to go and cut on this side or trim, and then I turn around this way to go here, that chair is way too big. It knocks into stuff.
Yeah. That's why I'm backed up, because I'm turning back and forth right now, and I'll hit the corner of the drawer thingy here, right on this side. Nothing doesn't hit anything over here, but it'll hit this if I pull myself in.
Be careful.
I was
Okay.
boosting myself back into the chair there.
Oh, Jean.
Keep sliding
said-
forward.
Jean says Jack the Ripper disemboweled his victims.
Jean, where
Okay.
did that chair?
Eastern time, 7 for Terry.
Jean,
I'm going to sign off to finish another section of my links.
Wait a
Now
minute.
I need to get out of this chair. Okay, Terry, you have a great night. Thank you so much for coming. If the internet holds good, or YouTube or Zoom, says Susan, and then Christine. 12-hour is on calendar, but what time does it start? It starts at 8 a.m. My time. 8 to 8.
okie dokie.
8 a.m. Pacific time. Christine, 12-hour is on calendar. Okay, I just read that. Good night, ladies. Good night, Laura.
Good night, Laura.
You have a
What
good
were
night.
you asking me, Vicky?
Yep, sleep well.
What were you asking me?
I don't remember.
Oh, well, I can't help you there. Something about where do you?
Where what?
Where something. It started with where, and I didn't hear the rest.
Enjoy your dinner, Vicky.
I don't know.
Say I
Got it.
lost it.
You should have let me ask the question and then wait until she was done and Kathy was done and then answered me.
But she was talking and I couldn't hear both at the same time. That's why I told you, wait.
Oh. Start writing stuff down when I have.
We don't tell Kathy to wait.
Well, you can. If you want, you can.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Why?
Kathy knows that
Because
much.
you were reading the chat.
Yeah, that's true.
That comes first.
I think this is the first time I have been on here and not seen Gladys show a block.
She's been crocheting.
Oh,
Your 5 minutes is up.
Do you have your Afghan with you, Gladys? That you could show Vicky?
hi all.
Show her tomorrow.
Okay. Goodbye, Vicky. Hasta la vista, baby.
Hasta mañana.
Okay, Jean says she was asking you where you got your share.
Oh,
Oh, Jean, see, Jean remembered the question.
of course. All genes are good.
You didn't remember it?
But I didn't hear her, or
Oh, yeah. that's
she didn't
right.
finish. I couldn't hear it.
Okay, that's right. I forgot.
This minute I gotta see which one I'm in. You like that? As I turn, which one am I in? This one came off of Amazon. Amazon. Oh, but she's gone. So
Remember that for tomorrow.
I'll remember that for tomorrow. Trivia question for tomorrow is. Phew, it got warm in here all of a sudden.
Do you have the heater on?
Oh, no. No.
No.
I don't have a fan or anything on either. I need to open the door for a while.
Jean and I make a good pair of jeans.
Yep. You can be one leg, I'll be the other. Oh, different kind of jeans.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Oh.
Go to.
Well, those are all pressed, both stacks, and now I gotta square them all up. How long do you think that's gonna take me?
That's the fun part.
Susan's saying goodbye.
Who? Oh, Susan. Bye-bye, Susan. See
Susan,
ya.
okay, good night. Have a good evening. Take care.
I can turn my iron off though.
1,
Their
2,
sewing machine is calling her.
yep. Been there, done that.
Yeah, I think we'll totally move it out of my way.
Right where it was autocorrect for that one. Spelled night with 2 G's.
Don't fight with 2 genes. Nope.
Ugh,
Oh, and
boy, would we be
especially
in
one that's
trouble.
born in June because I have, that's the twins. There's 2 sides.
Debbie
to me.
says, you're not blinking off and on now. Oh, good. Good, good, good.
It's been stable.
Good, good.
Maybe Zoom fixed the problem on their own. Ooh, I shouldn't iron on that long. This side got a little
Could be.
warm and funny.
Could be. You never know. Because they just said they were working on it, right?
I don't know. I just heard that they were telling what to do to help with the problem.
Well, I'm glad we're not blinking on and off anymore.
Oh, that's Debbie telling us that. Hello, Debbie.
Yes, that was your friend. And I'm going to be in trouble if I run out of pink.
She was gone for supper and just came back. What did you get done in your sewing room today?
Who?
Inquiring minds want to know. Debbie. Hello, Jean.
Hello, Jean.
I was going to. Okay, where was autocorrect for that one, says Lori. Oh, night with 2 G's.
Yeah.
Well, you know how that goes.
We know how to read between the letters.
Oh, I've never heard that before. That was good. Between the letters. Come on, you stupid
4
needle.
seams away from 4 blocks done. Good day.
Wow, good job. Good, good, good.
Look what I got done, Debbie. You know what this is.
Okay, go down.
I just got to square them all up now. Fun times in River City.
You don't mind squaring up, do you?
It's easier to do standing up than sitting down, but I don't mind squaring up. I don't normally do. Let me figure out how many blocks this is a minute, real quick.
Lori says, I hate keyboards, can't type slow. Yeah, I'm used to it.
That's
from
what
when
I was
do the
saying
description.
earlier.
Yeah, when I do the description after I get, done off of here. That's part of what I have to do at night.
There's 124 of them to square up.
What?
Yeah.
Square up to what size?
6.5. Oops, gotta turn that the other way.
You are going to be busy, Jean. That's a lot.
Yep.
Pop break.
don't
Be
have
right
to-
back.
I don't necessarily have to have them all done by tomorrow, but I have to have enough done to show the next step.
I'm sure we'll be here, Lori and Debbie. I've been doing laundry, sat down to sew the 10-inch blocks and thought that I had to to something laundry to wash the reds. They are in the dryer now.
Well, you aren't going to be
Everybody-
ready for the next step tomorrow, are you?
Everybody's doing laundry today. Today's our normal day.
That's all right.
Christine, Jean, you said earlier you were, I hate this heart right here.
I know. You
Earlier,
were out.
Out here, out
here.
here? Are
Yeah.
you in an outbuilding or back of house?
At first, I thought you said an outhouse. No, we have indoor plumbing. I am in my stitching cottage that is in our backyard. So yes, I call it out here when I'm I'm sorry.
I like
I read
outhouse.
that quick
That was
and
pretty
thought
good.
it said outhouse.
I like that. Oh, that
Yep.
was good. Yep. Okay, then we go 1 and 1.
I'm gonna have to turn the fan on too.
Oh, this one, right? Yeah.
Debbie says I am going to have them ironed and ready to sew in the morning.
Okay.
Well, but you're not gonna have them all. Oh, you don't have to do. That's right. You don't have to do. Yeah, you do. You have to have them all cut too. And pressed. You got a lot to do. You're not gonna get done because it took me all day.
Before I go to bed, she says.
She's got
Oh,
company.
and
she's
Jean
gonna
will
have
chat
them
with you.
ironed and ready to sew. Yeah. The sewing
she-
is what needs.
Well, now
Okay.
she says she has company and needs to go.
So chat with me before I go to bed. Okie dokie. Later.
Goodbye, Debbie. Have a good night. And Patty, I've narrowed down the top 3 blocks, the chicken coop block swap. You've already figured it out?
Good.
Wow, you're good.
I had too much to do to be in a swap.
I've never done one and I don't want to do one because I'm not good enough to be in a swap.
Debbie says bye, Kathy and Gladys.
Goodbye, Debbie. Have a great night. Okay. Stars.
Look. Squaring these up, but I can't even pick up the little sliver because it's falling in pieces. The little sliver that came off the one side. There, you can see it better there. Kathy will see it later.
Yep.
And
I'll
that's the
check in
sliver
about
that
an
came off the
hour.
other side.
I'll check in about an hour and see where we're at. Oh wow, that is a little sliver.
That's what I was gonna say. I know I don't have to keep holding it up. You'll
No.
catch it.
I'll get it.
You'll catch it on the
Sandra.
flip side.
Patty G, me too. I need to pick one. Are you in a swap, Sandra?
Yeah, she's on Rita's.
Yep, she's in the same one.
Oh, wow.
So,
I think it's the same one.
yep. Over on Rita's channel.
I
Yep.
didn't know. Okay. Okay. Now
Kathy, I believe you're good enough for a swap. We have one that is very new to block making. You have years of block experience.
I got into the summer moon and that was enough for me. Jeez.
Spell check tried outhouse. No, that was my that was my running the not reading between the letters correctly.
Patty says, Kathy, I believe you are good enough for a swap. We have one that is very new to block making. You have years of block experience.
Yep, I was gonna say that.
Yep,
You're right. They've got one that hasn't quilted before, so.
Okay, I'm almost done with this. Let me see. Now I go.
What in the world is he trying to start up next door?
Lawnmower.
Sounds like an old threshing machine.
Could be a lawnmower.
Probably. I mean, he's only got 150 of them back there.
Why does he need so many?
Because he buys them and supposedly buys them to fix them up, but he never gets rid of any, so I don't think he's getting them fixed up too quickly.
Jean says, do you have a crescent moon on your door? LOL.
No, I don't, but now which was it? Is the crescent for women and we were talking about that one day, Sandra was, and the moon was for the men. I did have when I first got it, I hung a sign on the door that said, "No men allowed."
What a real sweetheart you are. No man
Hey,
allowed.
you know, unless they have a, fabric and all the supplies in their hand, then we might let them in.
Sandra says, Starman's.
Starmen's. Okay. I don't know. I don't remember what it was.
That's too much for Jean's brain to handle. Asking her
Hey.
questions from days ago.
We could put a
talking about? I
star.
can't even
We could.
handle
Mine would
anything.
have a star block on the front. Oh.
How long have you had your little she shed?
Oh, don't, Kathy. That's a dirty word. Remember, it's not a shed.
How long have you had your cottage?
2015.
Wow.
There, I was on one with a bunch of men. I think it was something Belt Loop was doing for somebody, and I just go on to show support for all them because he does so much for YouTubers and stuff. So I go on sometimes at his 1 o'clock in the morning one just for show him some support.
Who's
But-
on support?
Belt Loop 29. He's also known as the YouTube police.
Oh,
Him and Devil Dog and a bunch of others. But
yeah. He's
Oh.
subscribed to my channel.
What were we talking about that I was going to say?
You go on to help them?
Yeah, to show them support and give them watch hours.
Yes.
But the one on there was saying, because he asked me, because I went up when I, to let him know that no, I wasn't a comedy show. I was, a quilter and a stitcher. And the one that's Butler Farms or whatever, he asked something about my cottage and whatever. And he said, I offered my wife, to, the building in the back, but she turned me down. He says, it's a nice 10 by 10 building. And I said, oh, well, I said, I would have turned that down too. I said, that's nowhere near big enough.
You got somebody asking for the link.
Pardon? What's the link? Oh, let me see if I put it in there or if somebody can grab. No, if I put something in the chat, somebody will be able to grab it. No,
Jane,
oh,
there's
not
no
hers. I
link.
thought you meant mine. No, we're not giving you theirs.
Nope. No
No.
link. Sorry.
No, not theirs. I thought she meant mine.
Yeah.
I can't get you back up there. There we go. Come back. There we go. I hit the wrong button.
Sandra.
I hit him.
Oh, who was that? Oh, that was somebody else. I thought that was
Yeah.
somebody asking me. I see my eyes got that wrong too. I am wearing glasses that I got wore before I got my last eye exam because the glasses they gave me I could not see out of, so I went back to my old ones. So I need my eyes checked badly, but I
Me?
totally read that wrong. I wasn't putting in theirs. No worries to that. That's probably back to one of them other ones from earlier.
No, I think that's a different person.
I know, but they're probably just using a different name now.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, they, kept coming up under different ones, so.
That wouldn't surprise me in the least bit, you know?
Did he tell you he needs subscriber mode, Kathy?
But they did laugh when I said, nope, I would have turned that one down too, not big enough.
God, there's so many different colors in these flowers.
Did you get any of your block cut out?
Yeah,
Okay. I didn't know the last that I saw we were still at that strip. Oh, you were cutting out of that strip before your
Yeah.
phone call.
that's what I did. Now I'm on the green part of the tractor, but
Okay. Rita's Roost. 30
it's
minute
live.
morning.
Do you
30
go on,
minute morning.
do you go on that with them?
Nope.
No, me neither.
I
I did a
have,
couple.
I have once or twice, but nope.
I did a couple times. Or no, once. I only went once. I'm sorry. And I couldn't get back on because I had to leave to go eat dinner, right? And then I
Mhm.
couldn't get back on. So I have not tried it again.
Sun or star is the men's. Thank you, Sandra.
Did you look that up, Sandra?
You know she's always got a device going and Googling.
I know. Oh, I know.
Not me. I can't switch and get back well enough without losing one and knowing where I am. So I'm on what I'm on.
Same here. Are you going to go on Rita's Roost, Sandra? Okay, I think what I'm going to do, because I know I'm not going to have enough, is I got to switch a different pink and I don't have it. So this is not going to cut it.
You said, of course, Kathy. I don't know which that answer was to, but whether it was did you Google that or the second question?
Yeah. I was just curious.
No,
Patty.
Patty G saying good night. Sorry.
Okay, good night, Patty. I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe we'll go there, but not on live. Oh, you're gonna go there. Okay. Okay, Sandra.
And she said, of course, I Googled the outhouse.
No, that was funny. The
I
outhouse was
Googled is
great.
what she said. Thank you for clarifying that, Sandra.
Oh,
My husband Googles everything. Sometimes it can get into an argument because he's doing it to prove me wrong. I don't like that.
yeah. My Dave does that too. Well, you want to know something? Google it.
If it's that you don't know it on your own merits to tell me I'm wrong, don't go to Google to find out.
I go. I'll ask Siri. She'll tell me.
Tomorrow's thrift store day. Yippee.
Oh, I would like to find a good thrift store in my area.
A good what?
Thrift store in my area to find laces and stuff for the slow stitching stuff that I do. Laces and trims and
That's what I was going to say. Do you usually what's it called? It's called trim? Goes around the, no, it's called something. You know, the really pretty little, tiny little. Okay, it goes around the block. Or it could go inside the block. It's kind of a
Rick
trim.
rack.
Rick rack. Do you use that?
Yep. I have vintage brick rack I use.
Oh, vintage.
I will use vintage laces and vintage brick rack and vintage hankies on my slow stitching projects. That's why I need to find a good thrift store, you know, where they don't know what they have. And I have a lot, but not enough.
Vintage Rick rack. Oh, wow. Never heard of
If you don't
that.
like the color of it, or it's too light or it's too bright, and just stick it in, do some tea dyeing or coffee dyeing.
Well, I got some light blue and light pink that I've had forever. And then these chicken ones, it's dark green. So I got some of that too.
That's probably, I'm thinking, you know, Patty G, why you like thrift stores too, because you do a lot of other stuff that you use the trims and everything on that you can find there. She's probably gone. She said she was leaving, but
She might be still there listening.
yeah. There's June.
Yep. See, June said good night, Patty. Good night, Patty. Good night. Good night. Well, we still have 22 watching. How nice. I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
And I'm happy about how well my block is coming along.
Good. I'll make sure I'm putting the right ones in the right stack here.
So when you first start cross stitching, do you just take out all the threads and wind them up and put them on those little board things?
If they're in something like that, most of mine are just patterns, so they don't come with it. But if it's in a thing like that, yes, I take them all out and either put them on the floss things or on a piece of cardboard I punch holes in myself and write the numbers above, or I've had some of the ones that are already pre-made, but I don't think I have any of those left anymore. But yeah,
Yeah.
I never start before I have all the threads separated and ready.
I don't have those little, I used to do that. All the containers I have that hold the ones that that's what I do. I put them in there, but I used to do that, but I don't have the cardboard things anymore because I never got any more, or even the plastic ones they have now.
Well, the next time you order from Amazon, they're really cheap and they come about 100 of them in a thing or more. You should add them on to the end of your order. So you have them.
I think that's a good idea. If you ask me, I think it's a great idea.
I'll stop. I don't need your
But
notification.
who's asking me, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh. Has it been a long day or is it just me?
I think the day has gone by fast, but then I've been pretty busy here today.
I have been too, but it seems like it's just been an extremely long day.
My days, I don't know. Like I say, I can look up at the clock and it'll say 2 o'clock. And the next time I look, it's already 4 o'clock. I'm going, where in the world did that time go?
Exactly.
That's why I missed the 6 o'clock going in that I was supposed to take another break to watch part of one program that my husband and I try to watch together. But I told him he could go ahead and watch it if he didn't want to wait for me, just not to delete it so I could watch it later.
Oh, you guys recorded?
It's one we record, yeah. He goes to
Um,
bed. He goes to bed too early for most of the programs that we watch. So we record most everything.
Holy cow. Sandra, been a long day for me, up at 3:30.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
June's fighting to stay awake. I'm sorry, June. And Patty, I do use a lot of stuff from our thrift store. Everything imaginable. Trims, beads, yarns, embroidery, cross-stitch, fabrics, paints, braiding, and patterns. They also have quilting looms and more.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Well, you hit it on the right day, the right time. It's like, yep.
I've
We
never
just-
really been in
We
a
just
thrift
don't
store.
have we don't have a thrift store in our town. We have a Goodwill, and that doesn't count.
Why?
Because Goodwill picks through the good stuff first.
So they leave you with nothing, you're saying?
Well, not with nothing, but the one here anyhow, they pretty well know it doesn't make it on the shelf where it makes it to a store in a larger area where they can price it more.
Wonderful, huh?
Yep.
Today is Flag Day. Did you all know that?
Yes, I did. My
It's right
flag
here in
flies
the-
every day, but it's also my brother's birthday.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Day after yours, huh?
Yep. 10 years and 1 day later.
Is he older or are you?
I'm older. He's
You're
10 years
older.
and 1 day younger than me.
Wow. We have that going
He
in my
was-
family too.
He was a mistake, as my mom and dad put it.
Well, that's not very nice.
Well, no, they were done. We won't tell how she explains the story, but they were definitely, I mean, my brother was 13, my sister was 12, I was 10, Joellen was 7. Yeah, they weren't planning on having any more.
Well, I mean, accidents happen.
But they're glad that they did. I mean,
They would not trade him for the world.
no, but it's because of the way my mom and dad had us and spread out like that, that I
Mhm.
decided I wanted mine close together because, I mean, my mom and dad were forever before they had, kids out of the house. I said, I want mine gone at the same time, not, okay, one, another 2 years, another, to where it takes forever before you.
Yeah, we were 2 years apart until my little brother, he's 8 years younger than I. Okay, so June says, I have been up since 6 a.m. for no reason. Once I'm awake, I can't get back to sleep. That's
Yep.
me, June.
That's me too. And I'm usually up at 5 o'clock.
And Christine says, the Goodwill here charges one price for most items, rare deals. And Lori says, okay, finished and posted. Right, let me see. And then
They have their
Sandra,
whatever it is, their colored dot days, that those things are a certain price or whatever on certain days. I know that, but
Sandra says, I know, June, it is bad. And then June says, yes, it is.
yep, especially when you can't go to sleep until after 2 o'clock in the morning.
Man, I'm out like a light at about no later than 11. And then Patty says, see, Patty's still here. My thrift store is called The Depot, and it's owned by Mennonite Central Committee. They get a lot of donations from all the Mennonite quilt
Wow.
shops in Shipshewana, Indiana.
Indiana. That's on my bucket list. I want to go to Shipshewana during their big quilt show.
And
It's in
says-
June, I know, every year, but
June says, my dad was 17 when he had a new brother. My dad had always the baby very different. 17 and they had another baby? Wow. Okay, I gotta find what I'm looking for here.
Hmm.
Okay, I found it. This is Lori's block in 2 different variations, but it's very pretty. Look at that.
Yes, I saw that earlier on the Facebook page.
Well,
Yep.
she just now finished it and posted it.
Where did I see it then? It's her stained glass blocks, right?
Yeah,
Oh, maybe it's 2 more blocks.
could be, yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice, Lori. I
Those are.
like.
They're coming out really nice.
I have to give my okay. Oh. Okay, it was an oops for sure. Yeah, it sure was on June. Lori said 2 different styles. I don't know, Lori. I like both of them. And June says, okay, ladies, I'm going to go. We'll talk with you tomorrow. Okay, you have a good night,
Okay.
June. Thank you for coming.
Hope you can
Well-
sleep.
Yeah, she said she could hardly keep her eyes open. Lori said, my brother is 12 years and 16 years apart.
Wow.
Sandra said, beautiful, Lori. 12 years and 16 years apart. Oh my gosh. I thought my brothers were bad at 10 years. Christine, I have a brother named David, 11 years younger than me, born January 18th. My husband has a brother named David, 11 years younger than him, born January 28th. I'm serious. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
My husband's name is David. And Lori. Thank you, ladies. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
And Sandra, different layout. And June, I hope so. Okay, caught up. Yeah, I like those blocks. They're really cool. With let's see who was here today. Jean. Jean gets to go first because Sandra left.
Up.
Diane, Gladys, Sandra, and Vicky.
And who? Did you say Vicky?
Yeah, I just said Vicky.
Sorry.
That's okay. On my cutting for Daddy's Tractors. It's easy to keep up with if you keep on top of it.
Yep. When you fall behind, it's like, what did I do?
I know, you should have one. I don't know what I forgot. Okay, Night June said Sandra. See, that's all I missed. Okay, and then I abbreviate Farm Girl Vintage to FGV.
Yeah.
Easier to on my Teatime. I'll be so glad when I'm done with these Teatime pansies.
Tea time what?
Pansies.
Oh, yeah. The
That's
name
what
of
my
it. Not a
cross
cross
stitch is.
stitch pattern. Yep.
Yep. You have no idea how happy I'd be to get that over with. Okay, that one goes here. What time did I get off?
Only you know that.
No, I'm gonna go look at last Wednesday. Because that'll tell me what time I got off. I done got off at 6:30.
It was a different thought there, Kathy. We won't say anymore.
I know. Okay, okay. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Yes, sure do. Gladys, you didn't work on your Afghan today.
No, I didn't.
You didn't feel like it?
I think she got a little frustrated yesterday, must have decided to take a break.
Yeah. That'll do it, huh?
I got
You know this
frustrated
planner?
from mowing.
Oh yeah, the mowing. Yep, that'll take.
Oh, yes,
Fun time.
that's right.
Weeds are about knee high.
That's right.
Yeah.
This planner right here only costs $10 on Amazon.
Yeah.
And it has everything I need. I mean, I don't need a lot. It's got
Show
the
an empty
days
page
and-
in it.
Yeah, I don't want to lose mine. Yeah, this is for the month. Okay.
Okay.
And then it has
Yeah, not bad. Not-
every day
not-
so you can write it down.
it's just not enough space for the way that I write. That's why I like. That's why I like
But look at
these
this already.
because I don't write the same kind the same way in mine, but I have those for other things. Yep, like that, and do the color coding.
Uh-huh.
Yep. I have too many going sometimes. It's like, whoop.
I used to have a bunch. I used to have one for quilts, one for the crafts, one for this, one for that. And I'm going, what am I doing? I can do it all in one. I don't need all these. I don't have time, right? Susan. Oh my God. She's
Susan.
funny.
I thought I missed something. Don't want anything there. This is my order from Temu. But it's got so much
What is
tape around it. I
Temu?
don't know how I'm ever going to get it open.
With scissors.
Yeah, but I'm afraid I'll end up cutting something that's in it.
Just go to a corner, then you can rip.
You can't see it. I mean, they've got tape 50 million different ways around here.
What is Temu?
I don't know, that one that people been showing what they get from there cheaper. There was a few things I wanted to give a try and see what they were like.
Uh,
A couple of things that aren't quilting related, but some that are. But
so is that
Some-
fabric?
I'll probably go in some of the grab bags. I got extras of some of the stuff. But- Oh,
If you can figure out how to open it, right?
yeah, that's, I'm going, man. It's like whoa, I turned on my fan and my blocks went on the floor.
Oh no.
I forgot they were laying here. It's like, whoops, we gotta move them. And here I thought I had them in a good place. We gotta move those. Right on the floor they went. That was
I'm
funny.
laughing because that's something I would do.
Well, I felt it on my leg and wondered, well, what was that on my leg? And it was like, oh, my blocks.
Oh,
Pick them up off the floor.
see, you
Pick 'em
are
up.
funny.
So I'm supposed to go live tomorrow morning.
What are you saying? You're not going to?
Oh, no, I'm just trying to figure out whether I really don't want to show the next step in this again that way. So I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do on the live instead. I don't want people that aren't coming to the live for finding out the steps for the veterans flag quilt to it be too many times in a row of that. So I will do that one as a recorded one instead.
Well, you mean you can do just about anything on a live.
I know, but it's Facebook group specific. So I don't want to, that's what I'm saying. I don't want it to be for the ones that aren't on that, to have to watch too many times in concession is what I'm saying, consecutively. I gotta move these. I think
I
my eyes
see.
are shot from doing this for a while. We gotta take a break.
There you go. Christine says, we had a challenge to make outfits for a runway show. Runway show.
Runaway.
I had laid out napkins onto iron on interfacing and turned on the fan overhead. You know what happened?
Yeah, I can about imagine.
Needn't say more.
Uh,
I got it.
I'm glad it wasn't one of my longtime gone blocks all laid out. Those little 3/4 inch squares, and and you got them all perfectly laid out and go. It's like, oh no.
Oh, could you imagine?
Yeah. Oh, especially that one that was the trip around the world. It's like, oh God.
Oh,
I would have cried. I would have literally cried.
yeah, that was definitely cryable. Definitely.
Yep, that would have been, oh man. There would have probably been some
Oh,
choice
my.
words first and then the crying.
Now, mustn't swear.
Oh, but there are those times that it just kind of,
Oh,
comes
yeah.
out.
Oh, yeah. And ironically, you feel better after doing it.
No, I usually apologize. Yeah, no one in the room, but I just go, oh, sorry, Lord. It's like,
But he understands that makes you feel better, Sometimes. Not to do it all the time. But sometimes it's okay.
yeah.
I always say, I gotta stand up for a minute. I should have stood up when Jean did.
Yeah, I probably need to again. Except I did just pick those up off the floor.
Mhm. I was gonna say, you just stood up.
I'd like to know how it got warm in here when it's been cool all day and all of a sudden it's warm in here.
Do you have your door open?
I do now. I mean, I didn't earlier, but I mean, it's only 70 degrees out. And it was cooler than that earlier, so I don't know how it got warm in here. It's my hot personality, I know. Yeah, I guess it could have been all the steam coming from that iron for all the pressing I did.
It could have been, yeah. Or you could have been having a
I'm
hot
gonna go
flash.
with the hot personality. No, I don't have those anymore.
Oh, you don't?
Nope.
Okay, hot personality. That was a good one.
Christine, go ahead.
Ladies, I will see y'all tomorrow. Have to sit while my truck is in the shop getting thermostat replaced. Okay, Christine, have a great evening, okay?
Speaking of thermostats, yep. Have a good
See you
time.
tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Oh, my fingers started hurting when I was doing the cross stitch, so.
Yeah, they do after a while.
But it's something I really enjoy doing.
I do too, which I would have rather been working on once I get started on it, after having it set down for a while. It's like you want to keep going again, to where I would have rather been
You're
working
so
on that
close.
today, but I had to get this done. Somebody sent in the hearts. It must have been Christine saying goodbye, or maybe,
Bye,
or
Christine.
who knows? Maybe it's Sandra Kay missing us.
You're so close to getting that done.
Oh no, I'm not. There's a lot. I mean, it looks like a little. Yeah, I've got the majority of it done, but there's a lot to go, and all then all the back stitching and outlining and all the scroll work on the chair and everything that's done in outlining afterwards. I mean, there's a quilt a patchwork quilt that I have to do on, that sits on the, and hangs off the seat of the chair.
Really?
There's- Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yep, there's a lot to go yet.
It looks like not so much, but I guess up close. I know that's like mine that I'm doing. It looks like it's hardly anything, but it's a lot.
Yep. And
But
then,
it is almost done.
oh,
And then I'll do the border. And
yep.
then the outline, and it'll be done.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with mine, what I'll do. I finished a snowman a while ago, and I ended up adding fabric to make it look like a frame going around it and made it into a wall hanging.
This snowman's the doorstop
Yeah,
that I'm gonna make. Yeah, it's a doorstop.
but I might do like because it's got the quilting in it, I might do like a scrappy patchwork going around it as a frame and make a wall hanging out of it too.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. But like I think I will do the frame, the navy blue.
Yeah. Oh, you changed from the purple?
Oh yeah, purple.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks. For
You
the
are so
reminder.
funny. She heard that. I thought maybe, yeah. She heard me when I said maybe it was Sandra K missing us putting those hearts up there.
Okay, I'm going to write that down so I don't forget.
That you're going to use the purple?
Because I will forget. I just forgot. Until you said it. Okay, purple. See,
Well, we're missing you, Sandra.
I have a board right here that I can write on. The whatever you call it, boards. They erase, you write on it.
Oh, she doesn't have a heart.
So
On her thing. We know you have a heart.
does she?
Oh.
Okay, purple outline. These post-it notes, they go like this. You pull one and they all come following you, right?
Oh, okay. Huh, I've never seen those.
Really?
Uh-uh.
There's a whole bunch of them when you first start, but you got to make sure that you get the right
one, or yeah.
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 It's going this is like almost done compared to what there is on there. Okay, purple.
Be right back. She's got to take one of them starts in P, ends in K.
Purple outline for the Teatime Pansies.
Tomorrow's coffee in the morning day. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Tuesday and Thursday, we just have coffee and our breakfast and come home. Saturday, we do our grocery shopping afterwards. And
So
then
where
come.
do you go to have coffee?
I don't think you would be familiar with them. It's a regional thing. It's Bob Evans down on the farm. It's their theme, but it's a chain restaurant that's they originated in Ohio. I think they're in Indiana and a couple other states, but that's it.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with them.
Yeah, nope, it's not. If you're not from this area, or I visited this area, never heard of them, but.
Nope, I'm a West Coast girl.
But that's our social outing. We go at 7 o'clock in the morning when they open, and we're, the regulars, we have our table we always sit at. She even has it set up with us. She knows exactly what we need at our sitting, has the coffee pot there ready for us, and the other regulars that come in at the same time. Ones that aren't, they always look kind of funny because we all walk in and go to our seats and sit down. They stop at the door to be seated and they're like, what's going on?
Why aren't these people
Oh,
waiting?
she's already got our table ready for her.
That's funny.
So it's kind of funny. Yeah. And it's
Tell
like
me.
It's like we never, when she says, okay, which one do you want this morning? She knows she calls it number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4. Or number 2, 4, which is a combination of the other. Because it's
That's
always,
good though, that she, you know,
yep. And she's the one that when I had my surgeries, her and her husband also clean houses. They clean like, I forget how many she said, 37 houses.
look at the chat.
And she's got a full-time job besides.
Look at the chat, Jean.
I'm sorry. Oh, yep, back. Hey, Sandra, June, you need to get that one that just popped up. If you're there.
Yeah,
Did
I'm
June
going to
leave?
the-
June left and Sandra's not there.
Okay.
Okay. Can you get it or not? Do I need to try and get in so I can get it quick? Gladys, can you get them? Gladys
get it.
got it. Sorry, I forgot you were sitting there, Gladys. You've been so quiet. She got them.
I went over to Rita's channel for a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna go report. I'm reporting him and blocking him.
Yep.
Okay. That's that.
See, I
You
know
got
you
it.
want people to be able to come, but that's why I have the subscriber only on mine with the 5-minute bit.
You want to do tuna sandwiches?
Hmm?
Some simple tuna sandwiches?
Is that one?
That'll be fine. Well, you ladies about ready to go?
Yeah,
Me too.
I think I got a little eye strain.
Oh, Jane.
Oh, from all my work.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Been there, done that. I need to get new glasses.
It's not fun. No. Hey, I lost my arrow. Me and my arrow. Where'd it go?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Can't
got
help
it.
you on that.
Yes, you can.
Lori Clark says on starting different color layouts now, not having points is a great idea. Yep, that helps, Lori. I agree with you there.
Where'd she say that? I don't see it.
Down there on the bottom.
Oh, okay, it just came.
There,
Oh,
okay, there's another one.
yeah, I
okay,
know. I'm
another-
leaving. I'm getting
Okay.
out of here. All right, you guys have a great
Teresa
night.
got
Thank
that
you for
one.
getting that. Whoever got it, who got it?
Teresa Louise got that one.
Thank you, Teresa. You're on it.
Yep.
I've already reported these guys and they keep coming back with different, so I'll have to do it again.
Sandra's
Okay,
back
welcome
on.
back, Sandra. Just in time for us to leave.
Time for us to wave at you.
Bye. And thank you, Teresa. Thank you for coming, Teresa. Sorry I'm leaving, but have
Yeah.
a great night, okay? And we'll catch you all tomorrow.
Bye, Gladys. Bye, Kathy. Bye, Sandra. Bye,
Bye,
anybody
Jean.
left in chat.
Bye, Gladys.
Bye.
Have a good